What up, Yayan? What's up, Yayan? What's going on? Bring your bitch ass in. Let's do this. Marco and Yayan show. The Marco and Yayan show, blood. Let's do this shit, blood. Let's do this shit, blood. Marco and Yayan. Cold chillin'. Yeah, Marco and Yayan. Running these YouTube boxing streets. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Phone lines are open. Let's get this shit popping. Nice afternoon chat. Live now. Jump in. All right, just put it on Discord. Josue, my man, what up? Yayin bot. Yayin bot. Eon bot. Ya. Why? Yayin. 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 No, whatever. All right. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? How we's doing? We okay? Just got off TBV. I was on there for a little bit. Spent a little extra time there this morning. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it gully. They don't say gully anymore, do they? I don't think they do. Damn. Yo, this is the third day in a row that my shit has been really light. It's weird because a lot of the regulars aren't coming in. I haven't seen Shelton. I haven't seen Koki, HLD, like Superman. There's a bunch of regulars that just stopped coming in. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, we'll give it a second. See who pops in. See who pops in. Boxing's been feeling slow. Yeah, but this isn't just boxing. You know that. We talk shit. Talk a bunch of shit. It's anchored in boxing, but it branches off into all kinds of other shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. And that's just the way it is. There he is, my man Alan. Alan for the save. There he is. California. Oh man, yo, it's about to be 18 inches of snow here, Alan. 18 fucking inches we're about to get. Ain't that a bitch? I don't think you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I can't now. The reception's bad. I was on the 405. I'll be the sacrificial lamb. What's going on?
Man, I'm saying it looks beautiful where you're at. Man, I'm about to get all this fucking snow. Look at that.
Uh,
Damn.
hey, there's
18
one.
inches. 18 inches
18
we're getting.
inches.
Hell
For
yeah.
what? Hey, for
Snow?
what?
Shit, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yep. So,
Man,
I'm
I ain't seen no snow in a long time.
it starts tomorrow night late. So really just Sunday and Monday it's gonna be bad. So everybody's bunkering down for it. So we still got
Okay.
a day or so, two
Oh,
days.
is this like Armageddon they've been talking about out there, where everybody buying canned goods and shit, trying to
Pe-
bunker in?
People do that, but it's like the shit gets plowed out in a day. Why are they acting like it's gonna be some shit that's we're never gonna like? It's so weird.
Man, I lived in Denver, Colorado, where it dropped 3 or 4 feet of snow on you, and then had that shit up out of there. And by the time it's time to go to work,
Really?
man, come on, man, they're smooth. They're so smooth with that snow shit out in Colorado.
Why'd
They
you live
had
in
that shit.
Colorado anyway?
Uh, that's where the tobacco company I was working for, they moved me there.
What'd you do for the tobacco company?
I was a brand manager for the Newport brand. Are you familiar with Newport cigarettes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went up the ladder of the corporate ladder, where I was like pretty much up there to like national account manager, and so that's where I was based.
What happened? Why'd you give that up?
Well, they moved me to LA, and then I ended up taking on a role with this nicotine pouch called Zen, doing the same job. I helped them grow, and then I ended up going out on disability, and here I am.
Disability? Oh, if you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
mind sharing, what happened?
I hurt my back in a storage unit.
Oh, was it bad? Like what, you herniated discs? What happened?
I had strained the ulnar nerve in my elbow, which went all the way up to my neck and back and all that stuff. So it's kind of like I had a tear in the nerve that connect to your elbow, to your
Mm.
neck, to your back, and all that shit.
Is it permanent?
No, it's I ended up getting it fixed. I'm good now. So by the time I was almost ready to go to work, they backfilled my role, essentially terminated me.
Oh,
I end up suing them, end up winning, a settlement
like
for
something significant or just a little something?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
significant.
So you sued them for terminating you while
While
you were
on
on disability.
disability,
Yeah, they can't do
and
that.
then I, and then I end up getting a workers' comp settlement as well.
Damn. No wonder you're just
Yeah,
chilling.
yeah,
Okay, well,
yeah.
good for you.
I've been chilling for about 2 years.
That's great. Good for
Yeah,
you, man. And then
appreciate it.
at what point did you decide I'm gonna be a lawyer?
So I was in law school. I started law school with that company, Zen. So I started with them, but when I went out on disability, they stopped paying for my schooling. So
Mm,
I had to drop out of law school my first year.
damn.
And while I was out, depressed and all that stuff, stressed out, figuring it out, I ended up deciding to go back.
Okay.
They basically called me. It was like, you can still get back in, just do the financial aid thing. Problem is that when I was enrolled, it was just too late for me to start my financial aid while I was in there. Um, so it was crazy. It was messed up. But I was already thinking about going to law school because of my custody battle. So
Right. Yeah,
that's what inspired me to go to law
you learn a
school.
lot, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man, I learned so much.
Oh, so it's like it was a not amicable. It was an actual battle.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, but now it's great co-parenting relationship.
Is it wait,
Um,
were you married in California?
no, I was engaged. So I was engaged. We got together when I was living in St. Louis, and we just moved around with work.
So you never got
It's,
actually married?
no, no, no.
So you're lucky
Never.
because my boy is going through a custody thing in California, and your
Mhm.
rights are like nothing. Like she
Yeah,
has
it's
to.
pretty tough.
It's bad. It's no, it is bad. He has to pay for all her shit. He has to. There's a chance he can get award. She can get awarded lifetime alimony. Like that's how
How
crazy.
long were they together?
They were together a while. They have one child,
Oh,
but still lifetime.
yeah.
Like even like, and he has to pay for her lawyer, so she's just
Ye-
dragging on like it is bad in California. It's worse than New
yeah.
York.
Oh, it's tough. I mean, but overall, without even being engaged, I came out about 100,000 in legal fees.
Wow. Was she entitled though to taking your shit and your paycheck and all that, or since you're not
No,
married, no?
it wasn't that. It was before even getting to the custody situation. Like, chicks do all types of stuff. So I had to battle a temporary DVRO. If anyone knows that, that's a temporary domestic violence restraining order. So
She put it on
I
you.
had to, yeah. So I was in the
Ooh.
middle, like I was like a day before filing papers, and she did that like out of nowhere. Like I was out of town, and so when I came home to file the papers, that's when I found out that orders were already there.
Mm.
So when you're on a temporary DVR, that's during custody, so that's automatically like 30 days away from your kid and all that types of stuff. So before I even got to the family part, I had to put up damn near 15,000 immediately just to battle that.
So that gave her
J-
that gave her the power to take the kid and get away from you for 30 days until it's sorted out. Right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's what my man did to
yeah,
his wife because she actually was
yeah,
the violent one.
yeah, yeah. So that happened. that happened, and shit. When we got to court, the judge dismissed that shit immediately, which
Yeah.
was good.
But it's
You know
bullshit
what I'm
though
saying?
that
Yeah, it
they
was
can
bullshit.
file it. It's bullshit that, but you have to. It's like that's for
Hmm.
30 days, and she gets the kid, and there's
Yeah,
no proof necessary.
nothing like so you can file a temporary DVRO for just for anything.
I know.
The and the thing is, they have to they have to hear your case, which is fair because you got to understand that you know the judge or the courts, they can't assume that it's all good or it's messed up. They just gotta take your word for it until they're able to hear the case. Once they hear the case, then you can determine what's going on. But you gotta do it for the safety for everybody, which is
Yeah,
understandable. But I'm
understandable,
like,
but there should be some burden of
it
proof,
should, man. It
something.
should.
That's what
I
happened
didn't
with him.
under I didn't understand it again. These are the things that I learned, which inspired me to go to law school because I'm like, yo, like, how can you do that to me? Like, if you can look through my entire life, you can look at my business, you can look at the way I'm living. You know, all of this is false. It's a lie. Like, how could you take my kid from me for 30 days? Like, I didn't understand it. You know what
Uh,
I mean? I was frustrated as hell. But look,
does he have a good relationship with his mom though? She a good mom to him at least?
yeah, 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 for
Well,
sure,
that's
for sure,
important.
for sure. But after all of that, I did come out clean on the other side. I ended up getting primary custodial parent. Um, and
Oh,
again, it just took time, I had to do ex parte hearings like back to back. Like every week I was filing as she disappeared. Like she disappeared. I was in the courthouse every week filing new paperwork.
yeah,
But every time you do that, that's a brand new declaration, especially if you have representation. And
right.
so my bills were adding up. The retainer was gone pretty much in a blur.
Yeah,
And, I had to hire, like, I started off with a part time attorney. Then I decided, I was like, you know what, let me find me a full time attorney that's close to the city where I'm going to court at. It was nasty, bro. Like, but I learned so much from it. I
yeah.
learned a lot.
That's life. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I learned a
Damn.
lot.
Yeah, that's life. Fuck. Well, and so what made you go into contract law since your dealings were more like other shit?
You say what?
Why do you want to be a contract lawyer then since you got inspired by
Well, I
this?
mean, so here's the thing. Like my personal statement was family court. Once I got to law school, I just started to decide what's important to me. So by the time I finished law school, it may be another something else. But the thing is about law school, you learn about everything. You
Right.
learn torts, you learn contracts, you learn family, you learn friend. Right now, contracts is what interests me. But who knows? By the time I'm out, I may want to be a prosecutor.
You never know, yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, you know what, Khalil, I'm the same way. Like I always, me and my wife talked about this the other day. Like if we ever broke up, I wouldn't try and fucking get her for every. Like we're not really like
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
even if she did some crazy shit to me, like out of nowhere, I still wouldn't want to let me get her back. Like it's not worth it. It's not worth it
yeah.
for me.
I,
But some people are
I
like that. Some
wish
people love the fight.
it is crazy. Like anybody that you understand that when a guy, in my case, when I have to go to court, when I have to spend $100,000 to fight this custody battle, I'm taking money out of my kids' education.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you got to think of that. That's the money that you're taking. You're not taking money from me. You're taking money from us.
Yeah.
know, you're making it challenging
Hey,
for all of us.
What up,
So
Faze?
it gets really fucked up from that. But
Yeah, it
like I
does.
said, everything is amicable. Everything, the co-parenting is great.
That's dope.
I have no ill will. I tell myself every day, like I would do that shit 5 times over if I had to, because it's your kid. You do anything you can for your kid. I mean, and
Right.
that's what I would do in my case. So,
Absolutely.
but at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I would love to have that money back, because I never get that money back.
Yeah, that's a
And I'm
lot of
not
fucking
rich.
money,
I'm not.
man.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
lot of money.
Especially like a corporate motherfucker, like somebody who just go to work every day. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a lot
Like
of
that's
money.
a lot of money
Yeah. Nah,
just sitting in
you're
your
right.
account. and
Now
now you got to use it for that shit.
you're gonna be on the other side. You're gonna be the lawyer taking the people's money because they make a fucking killing. Those guys. Good lord.
Well, yeah, for sure, for sure. But I will do this. I will do volunteer work once I'm done.
Nice.
I'm really gonna focus on fathers. That's my goal. Like
Okay.
I'm not looking to make money in family court, but I definitely want to.
Dope.
Um, whenever I'm done with law school, I want to assist fathers. If you not the ones that don't want to be available, but the ones that want to be available and they don't know which way to go,
That's
what
dope.
filings to do, or what direction they want to go. I
There's
want to be an
also
advocate for them.
there's
Hmm,
probably pro bono companies you could work for that helps people fathers out who like don't have
absolutely,
the money.
pro
That
bono
kind of thing. Yeah.
for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm going to definitely invest a certain amount of hours, maybe a quarter, just pro bono in family court.
Right. Right. Right.
But it's triggering, so I don't want to work in family court. It's a triggering thing. Like
Absolutely. Yeah, I
whenever
can
I hear
imagine.
someone going through, whenever I hear somebody going through like a family court matter, it's a trigger. Like I'm automatically like fucked up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't blame you. What's
yeah,
up, CT? What's up, FaZe? Sorry, we're talking a little life first.
What's up?
yeah.
Oh no, I'm cool. I was just listening. What's up, Alan? What's good, bro?
What it do? What's happening?
Hey,
Chilling,
did
chilling.
Khalil Cole come in 8 pounds over?
Did he?
He came
That's
in,
crazy.
man,
8?
8 pounds
Wow.
against Jesse Hart.
Did he even try?
Bro. No,
8 pounds.
that's crazy.
I,
Bro,
8?
you don't even want to fight 8 pounds over. You
No,
like shit.
that's exactly right. Like what?
and he Eddie Hearns fighter. So Eddie Hearns was up there like, oh my god, I can't believe this.
Damn. Okay. That fight is when?
It's supposed to be the undercard with Andy Cruz and them, I think.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, did they cancel it? Did they replace him? What's happening?
I'm not sure. Jesse Hart still want to fight. I'm watching him on live.
Yeah.
See, that's how you get knocked out when you like fuck it. I don't care. Like you, Diego Corrales rematch Jose Luis Castillo, and Diego Corrales let that slide. He got fucked up.
How many
Devin
pounds? Did he
Haney
come,
let it slide. He got fucked up. There's a bunch of fucking examples.
how many pounds did Diego come in over?
It was like 3 or 4. Like it was Castillo came in though, so it wasn't at 8.
Okay.
8's crazy, but
Yeah, eight
Yeah.
eight is wild.
Eight is
Yeah, that's
eight
crazy.
is insane.
it was. I think it was like 3 or 4 too. Like, but generally you're going to see within the 2 to 4 range. Generally,
Yeah.
because somebody looks at 8 the day before, you can't drop 8. I mean, I guess you could, but or I really believe that Ryan knew that Devin wouldn't turn him away. He's like he knew. He's like, I'll
Yeah.
come in, I'll pay the money, whatever.
Yeah.
He knew it. I think if some of these fighters, like who's the dude who just canceled the fight? He's like, fuck it.
Edwin Dos Santos
Yes.
against
If
Keyshawn.
people did more of that, I think these guys would take it more seriously. Like, okay, maybe we should make weight, because the truth is, most guys will fight you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll do it. Why not? Because
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, and
3 or 4
remember,
pounds isn't a big
Santos was
deal.
going to fight him. Santos was going to take that fight.
Mhm.
His
team, yeah.
Sampson pulled him out that fight. Yeah, his team, but he wanted
No,
to take that
and
fight.
he
He
should.
wanted that money.
And he didn't make all the money. I remember at first there was a misconception that he got the full paycheck, which I think that would be my
Yeah,
contract. I'd be like, no. If I make
absolutely.
weight and he doesn't, I should get all the money. But the problem is promoters aren't going to generally go for that because they need to make some kind of revenue to cover that. You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
substantiate that.
Well, it needs to be some sort of insurance policy that'll
Mm-hmm.
allow fighters a certain amount in case something like that happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Damn. Keyshawn is special.
Because think about this, like a fighter, right? A fighter relies on that money because camp is expensive. So
Mhm.
Right.
you just spent $200,000 in camp,
Yeah.
and now this jackass came in and missed weight. Now, I'm not even getting paid. I'm about to get $100,000 on the back end because of this. That's not even going to cover my fees for camp.
Yep.
So it's just messed up, man. So that's why a guy was like, hell yeah, I'm fighting. Hey, I don't care. I got bills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll take the $1 million over the 100,000. I gotta pay this. I gotta pay my trainer. I gotta pay my manager. I gotta pay all of my camp mates. If I don't pay them, these guys who get me right. So if I don't pay them, they're not gonna show up for me again. So it's just
Yeah.
it's messed up. Boxing is a screwed up sport sometimes.
Goofy. Yo, CT, you ready for this snow?
Yeah, this shit is crazy, yo. Yo, Alan, yo, you out in LA, right?
What up?
Phase, we're about to
Yeah.
get 18 inches of snow out here.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
Great.
For a 4-bedroom,
Sunny out there.
how much that's gonna cost me?
Beautiful.
A 4-bedroom in LA is gonna cost you
Let me guess.
35, 4,000?
Nah, 4 or 5
No.
G's.
35
you
at
know
least.
you're around at 4 or 5.
Yep.
35
Always
at least.
depends on where you at, but
That's
I
like
tell
New York
you
City.
flat out.
That's like New
Like
York
my
City. New York City,
townhouse.
you're looking at it for a 3-bedroom in a decent place. You're looking at between 4 and 5 in New York City. So
Mhm.
I'm thinking LA is a little cheaper, but not much. Same shit. Yep. Why? You going to move to LA?
I got a
I'm thinking about it.
Why the fuck you need 4 bedrooms? Your kids don't live with you, or just your daughter does, right?
Yeah.
What you need 4 bedrooms for?
I want a extra room to get away from wifey when I need to.
I'm
because
with
there
you.
ain't no basements.
I'm with you.
You know what you should consider though? You should consider like consider that 2 or 3-bedroom, but try to get a garage, and then you can just convert your garage into like an
Yep,
ADU,
because it's
or
not cold,
you
CT.
know what I'm
So the
saying?
garage could be,
Your man cave.
yeah, the
Right.
garage is year round. It'll be nice weather, so you could always use it.
Or really like the
Yeah,
outskirts of LA,
that's
like
what I would do.
30 minutes away, like Long Beach or like, Riverside or something. You still get to LA in about 45 minutes without
Yeah.
traffic.
You want to move to where FaZe is at? That shit is real cost effective. Like it's cheap there and it's nice.
I'm at AZ, man.
Yep, you're in Phoenix, right? Phoenix area.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit
Man,
is like so. So let me ask you, FaZe, for
Yeah.
like a 3-bedroom in Phoenix in a nice like spot, how much? Like $3,000 probably.
Probably less.
Like 20, 23,
Woo!
23. You get a nice
Yeah.
space for 23. Man, you
Yeah,
get
I'm
some.
so jealous of them up there.
Get some nice stuff. Yeah.
Damn, and it is nice that like don't it is parts of Phoenix are nice. And it's like
Oh,
a city. It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
culturally mixed. It's kind of cool out there.
Gated communities and
It's
stuff.
not.
Yeah.
It's and remember it's 6 hours. It's a 6-hour drive to LA.
Yeah.
Easy flight to Vegas, shit, or
Yeah.
not even an hour flight to Vegas, but cheap
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah. And they be fighting
AZ,
out here
man.
too. They be having little fights events out here.
Yeah,
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they got one
I
coming
mess
up.
with Arizona, man.
Go through it.
I went to college
But don't y'all
out
have
there,
like
man.
those? Y'all have those dust storms or something, right? Sandstorms or some shit.
It gets a little windy
Wasn't
a
that
little
bad.
bit, but like 2 weeks, like
You know what I
where
thought was
we-
weird? Alan, when I first went out there, like in whatever, February, January, right? It'll hit 70, 75, but then the nighttime,
Yeah.
the shit got in the 40s, like every night. And so it would drop so significantly, but then by the time the sun's up the next morning, you're back in the 60s, 70s. I didn't realize it got so
Yeah.
low. Only for like a few hours, right? But then it gets warm
Yeah,
again.
like 3 hours.
Nah,
Yeah,
that-
like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Shit, that's LA. Shit, I had to send my kid to school with a coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
By
yeah,
the time he get home, he in this t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to fuck with Florida.
Yeah.
Like that's going to be, I think, my final destination after I get my shit, my foot on the ground with all this boxing shit. Spend some time in Hell's Kitchen, New York, whatever. Florida is my end game because I don't like the cold. Like it's not good for you.
Nah, bro. That's what like I swear to God, Marco and all of y'all, like my wife and my daughter, we had to have a family meeting for about 2 hours thinking about the final destination, and we was like, we gotta this
Man.
cold shit is for the birds, bro.
Can you work at your company from anywhere, or you got to stay?
Yeah,
remote?
yeah. They got offices out in LA. It's just not. It's a lot of it's just a lot of more remote being at home. That's the only bad thing
Or
about
you
it.
need an office for yourself,
Yeah.
or you could rent a little like office studio or something where you can go to every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do something like that.
But CT, I'm born and raised in LA, bro. And bro, you don't want to be driving through that.
Oh, you're from LA. Oh shit, I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to be driving through that LA traffic, bro. It's getting worse. It's so congested, bro. That's why I said if anything on the outskirts, anything else outside the Inland Empire, the valley a little bit, but LA itself, nah.
Yeah.
What part of LA
I
did
ain't
you
going
grow
to
up
no
in?
IE, bro.
Faze,
Oh, I
what part?
grew up in the South Central, so I grew up.
Oh shit.
Sheesh.
That's yeah. That's
Was that like? Was it
That's
like?
the-
Was it
You
like
don't wanna get
gang
outside
life
in
and all
LA.
that shit? Was it like that?
all that,
Yeah. South
all the
Central goes
apartments.
up, buddy.
You were
And they
banging?
don't
You were banging,
rebuild.
FaZe? You were banging?
Nah,
It's a
man, I stayed out the
lifestyle,
way.
bro.
Hey, I
Good.
ducked it. I ducked all that.
Good.
Hell yeah.
But the thing is, your perspective is South Central where it's super congested anyway. I mean, it's a
I thought
Oh
is
mountain of
South
my
cars
God.
and
Central
traffic
still
over
is
there.
it still
Hey,
like bad, or is it kind of gentrified a little bit?
Everything is
oh man, it's
gentrified,
bad.
but it
And
goes
the
up.
thing is, they not rebuilding.
Still goes up.
They got the same apartments from 1980. It's one of them kind
Really?
of places. Like
I thought I heard Compton is nice now though.
Yeah,
you
Compton's
got certain
nice,
little
buddy.
parts, certain little
So
parts.
you guys know where Wilshire Boulevard is?
Of course they
Yeah,
do.
that's
Wilshire
like
and what?
downtown.
Okay,
Wilshire.
yeah. So that's
And what
where
part of
that's
Wilshire though?
shit. I don't even know, but yeah, that's where the office is out there.
Yeah, that's downtown
Because
LA.
because
Be traffic down there a
no,
little
but
bit.
Wilshire go all the way to Beverly Hills.
Do you CT, you own your house now?
Yeah.
So you would sell it or just rent it?
That's what we was talking about. Thinking about maybe renting it.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, depending what you could get, I mean, I don't know, but it's tough because you rent it, you'll probably just cover your mortgage. So then you still got to pay the rent for LA.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So it'd be the same thing as like paying the mortgage. I guess it'll kind of equal the same shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I
So
mean,
here's it.
for me personally, for a East Coaster going to LA, for me, I don't. It's a very different way of life. I don't know if you'll like it. Besides the weather is dope. I don't know if you like it, but you know.
So I got this townhouse. I've been in this townhouse for a minute. I paid 35 and I got
Wow,
3 bedroom, I got a garage, I got a little backyard,
damn,
you
that
know.
sounds
It's
nice.
kind of, it's so in that case, it make it worth it. And then in OC, you can move around. It ain't, it's
100%.
traffic, but not like it's you can, like I said, you can drive versus LA, where, if you get stuck in the traffic, it's a wrap.
So wait, you're
You in there
not
for
in Allen?
hours.
Is that is OC the Valley? No.
No, no, no. The valley can be considered LA.
Okay. So
So,
how far is OC from like LA proper?
so I'm
Like,
not, I'm not, I'm not deep OC. I'm not deep OC. I'm I'm
It's
probably
about 30
15
minutes.
minutes from Long Beach.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
so
it's
it's
about
not
30.
bad. Like my,
Yeah, Long Beach was
yeah,
like 45 minutes from LA with traffic.
my kid
Remember?
goes to school in LA, so I have to
Okay.
drop him on, and it take me 20 minutes to get him to school every day.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Marco,
And what's up?
what don't you like about the West Coast? Like, what you think is like what's where you say you can't live out there?
Well, and this is no disrespect to my man FaZe or anybody from but most people I meet from
Nah,
out
you
there, we're just
good.
on
You good. You good.
different wavelengths, man. It's just a
Mm.
different way of thinking. They're very different. They're very, very
Yeah.
different. A lot of it's, and I'm not saying you, but like you know how it is. Like a lot of people are
Yeah.
cliquey out there, and they're real superficial, and
Superficial. There you go. There you go.
yeah. And I don't like not being able to walk
Always.
everywhere personally. But I guess you grew up in Connecticut, so you know that doesn't matter to you.
Yeah.
But maybe you would like.
So here's the thing, Marco. You can find that. Here's the cool thing about LA. If you're in an area that you don't like and it doesn't fit like your vibrations, you can
Mhm.
move it right in another neighborhood and it meet everything that you're looking for in terms of like if you want like to walk, if you like that community vibe, if you like parks,
Right.
if you like beaches, wherever you want to go, whatever vibe you want, you can find it here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
for me,
So it's not
it's only
like it's not
I only
one
got two choices. I
one.
only got Orlando, Florida, or I got LA. It's either one or the other.
I would do Orlando personally because you're also close. Do you still have family in Connecticut?
Yeah.
Yeah. You also can get back here easy, quick. I don't know. I would do Orlando personally, but
Yeah.
If I went
Listen,
to Orlando, I would do Winter Park before I did Orlando.
But
Well-
it depends on too. Like the taxes in LA a lot. Like your income taxes. Be careful with that, bro. I think they
Yeah.
have like 13% right now.
That's a
with the income
fact.
tax.
That's right.
They taxing
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shit out
it's-
their incomes.
Yeah. Yep.
Better watch
And your
that,
shit's
brother.
all on the books. Your shit's all on the
Man.
books. So you got to pay those
Taking that
taxes.
money out you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, Orlando, man.
it ain't it's. But
Then,
here's the thing though. I couldn't see myself living in Orlando.
Why not?
yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I just
He said, "Nah." I mean, either way.
nah. I don't know if I could see myself raising my kid out there.
Mm.
What about
Like
Winter
Florida
Park?
hit different, man.
What about Winter Park?
I mean, Florida's dope, but you know it gets real hot. And
Yo, that's what my wife said. She said it's too fucking humid out there, man.
yeah, but everybody has AC. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I think the taxes, that's something really to consider. That's taken away
The
probably
income
10%
tax,
of your fucking income with those
Right.
taxes.
preferably the income tax for sure. And if you
Yep.
buy something, like if you buy something, man, I think the taxes is one of the highest when you buy something. Like if you buy a car, anything,
Yep.
anything.
Yep.
Hell yeah. That's what made that's probably the number one reason why I'm like, I liked it when I lived in Vegas because there's no income tax. So I'm in Vegas, I'm getting my whole check. This is flowing.
But don't they
Man,
make it
I
up in
like the
other
thought
ways?
of living in Vegas, but
Don't
It
they
was
make
cool.
up? I heard that in Vegas, even though you don't get income tax, I heard that they get it from you, and other taxes are higher than other states. Somehow they like even it out. Or is that not true?
Nah, that you can't even
but
it
that's
out
what I hear
to
about Florida.
yeah, you can't even it out to Cali though, because it's the income tax, property tax, sales tax. It's too many.
Mhm.
They can't make up for that. Like it's no way.
Wait,
That's why I'm happy
but
I'm
I
selling my
hear
business, man. You have no idea how many
but I hear
taxes
the
run a business owner in
insurance
New York
though.
State.
I hear the insurance out there in Florida is crazy.
I
Like
heard
home
no.
insurance and all that
You're
stuff.
not able to get it. Well, like that's another thing, CT. If you move, make sure you're not near a flood zone where like they don't even give insurance out.
Oh yeah,
But
I was told about all that shit.
hmm
but we have the same challenges. So Florida have the challenges with insurance when it comes to the floods. We have the problem when it
Mark,
comes to fires,
Marco.
when
Oh,
it comes to insurance.
right. Yeah, those fires go
Yeah.
bad.
That's the
But that's
thing
why I
about living
moved.
in the East Coast. We don't got none of that
None of that.
fucking
Arizona
problems,
too, though.
bro.
You don't really get any natural disasters, right? From what I remember, nah.
But y'all get hurricanes.
Us, they don't really do
Yeah.
much though. Yeah, but they're very. It doesn't even snow like how it's going to snow. That only happens every now and then. Like the hurricanes almost do nothing. Every now and then it'll knock out a power line. Like the only reason that big one happened years ago is because it knocked out. It forced a flood on top of a major Con Ed like whatever it's called, Con Ed box or whatever, and that short circuited and it knocked all the power out for everything. But that was just a really rare freak accident. For the most part, it wasn't even because the hurricane was bad. It just happened to hit that Con Ed box or whatever. So it generally doesn't do much. Yeah.
E- Everybody got something though. I mean, it's nowhere's perfect. You just, maybe you should check out both, man. Spend maybe a week in both and determine
Yeah.
what works. Because remember, like I said, here's the thing. I've never lived in LA since I've been here. I've always either lived in like a beach town or like I said, I've been in OC. Um, but I've never really been in LA proper, so I can't really speak on the lifestyle of LA like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna live in LA. I'm gonna try to live like somewhere like even if I have to go 30 minutes
30
from
minutes.
Yeah.
work, you
That's
know
the
what I'm
best.
saying? I'll do that. I'll just think of LA because that's my daughter. That's what she wanna
Oh,
do. She wanna be in LA.
What
okay.
about
I
So
know
Tarzana?
if
South Bend
in that
has
case,
-4 degrees. That's what it has. Nobody wants to fucking deal with that.
What about
I would
Tarzana?
Tarzana?
that's the valley. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you so if you thinking about if you're doing like the family kid thing and you come out here, really consider the valley areas. So Tarzana, you got Woodland Hills, you got Sherman Oaks. Van Nuys is kind of
Burbank,
sketch, but it's cool. You said
Burbank,
where else?
Burbank.
Well, yeah, Burbank. Burbank is Burbank and all of that. That's all part of the Valley area. Burbank is basically North Hollywood. So, and there's an airport right there. So you don't have to worry about going to LAX. So for instance, like if you move to like the Valley or like, the Burbank area or something like that or North Hollywood, like you never really have to go to LAX like that. Like if you got to travel. And so you can kind of center your entire livelihood, like in terms of work, in terms of, you can pretty much avoid traffic if everything is in the Valley area. And so
Mm.
some people live like that. That's pretty much how you can survive out here. If everything you doing is in the area you live in, you don't even really acknowledge traffic like that.
Yeah, that sounds like what I would want to do. What you
Hey,
talking
Marco,
about? That's me right there.
you gotta be right in the area. Hey, I can't believe, man, we 1 week away from seeing Tio get a win over Shakur Stevenson.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Prediction.
And when Shakur look up and Tio's doing that backflip,
Man.
hey, he
I
gonna
would.
try to, and then Terrence Crawford gonna come out of retirement.
Oh
Terrence
shit!
Crawford
That would be
come-
dope.
Oh no,
Challenge
you can't
Tio.
beat up my little brother.
That'd be dope.
Now we
I
got
want.
Yeah, I
Bud.
know.
Now we got
Yeah,
Bud
I
and
know.
Tio at 160, man. Bud and Tio at 160 now. Now we gotta
I
watch
mean,
that.
I don't think Tio can make 160
I'm
with the red
kind of
vest on.
question if T.O. can make 47.
Hey, you got to dare to be great. Terrence did it, so fuck, do it. T.O. could do it.
I mean,
TJ says that picture tells me Yayan is patiently waiting for Broner to brush his hair. Hey, pops. Anyway, Philippines or bust? What the fuck? Philippines? What's he talking about?
I don't know, man. But yeah, man. Shakur's gonna wipe the floor with T.O., man.
Come on, Alan Dave. Why you gotta do that, man?
Yo, Allen is trolling. He don't believe that.
I
Even he
know
don't
he
believe that
don't,
shit.
man.
What are you talking about, bro? I listen, I'm only speaking when I'm like, y'all hear me when I say I got somebody I got them. 100%.
So you got Shakur 100%, not even a little bit.
100%. 100%.
What you got it like 55, 45?
Nah, he got it. He got 100%.
Yeah, I'm 100. Nah, it's more like I wouldn't say 100%, man, but I'm leaning like at least 70.
70%, man.
Yeah, I don't see it, man. It's too many. The mismatches are just too deep, man. It's just like from a boxing standpoint, it's just too many. It's too many advantages on Shakur's side in this fight.
You remember
That's kind of
how?
how I'll be judging.
What are the
You
advantages?
remember how? Yeah, let's hear that.
What are the advantages? I don't feel like he has that many.
Well, you got the timing advantage, you got the distance advantage, you got the feet work advantage. I think the quickness advantage, the IQ advantage. Yeah, the
No.
IQ advantage. Way better IQ. Timing and IQ is going to be the main thing, though. Timing,
Look at
distance.
Yeah.
I don't
Tio
see
has
many
the
advantages
reach
for
and
Tio, man.
speed. Tio has reach.
Even their knockout percentages are close.
Oh shit!
So
He's back. I was just asking for this dude.
you say what?
Oh, we got our man back. What's up, yo, Mark ass, trick ass, Buster?
He's
Zuffa boxing.
You know it, man.
Zuffa boxing.
Tio's faster, quick, punch harder guy.
Hey Marco, did you see the UFC weigh-in guy the guy passed out, the bantamweight dude? He passed out after the weigh-in?
Nope.
This is a boxing channel.
Yo,
He went
FaZe,
down.
here's the guy I was telling you about who's from Compton.
Badass weight cut. That weight cut killed
What's
him.
the deal? You already know.
Compton. We got a fella in here from South Central.
Zuffa boxing.
Yes, sir.
Who's from South
Hey,
Central?
you know, Marco,
FaZe up there.
you probably don't know Marco. He's
Huh?
not thin on my screen yet.
The guy that says FaZe.
Oh, there
up
you go. What's the deal?
What's the deal?
What the deal,
I
man?
see
West
you.
LA, man. What's happening with you?
You in West LA? You over there by the Playboys off of Robertson and shit?
No, Crenshaw Jefferson, you know.
Oh, Crenshaw Jefferson. Oh, so you in the 30s. 30s, 20s. Yeah, mixed up.
Hey, go in LA.
When they start talking them number streets, get the fuck out of here.
Hold on, y'all. Come on now, Alan. We got Zuffa boxing, man. Don't spoil the mood with your negative attitude, bro. We got Zuffa boxing.
I don't know nothing about nothing when it comes to
tonight,
Zuffa
right?
boxing, but let's go.
Tonight, right?
Man, hey Marco, I gotta get my own description, man.
You do. And
Orange County,
and when you do it, you go to DAZN Facebook.com/Marco Boxing, and then they credit me for sending them somebody. So please do that.
I got you. Go ahead
Matter
and
of
check like
fact, they're going to start handing out discounts. So I'm going to have a discount code I can give you guys. So if you get anything, it'll give you like whatever the percentage is off.
yeah.
But like merch or something, Marco?
Like what?
Like merch or something, or
No,
what?
just to buy the fight. So let's say you're going to buy the fight. You use my discount code. They'll take off 25%, 50, whatever it is. Yeah.
Marco, I'm fucking with you, bro. You the man.
Hey.
You are the man, Marco.
Hey, Jackie, I came out the womb a hardcore boxing fan. I don't know what it's like to be a casual.
You know, old Orange County dude, man. They don't have no hardcore boxing fans in Orange County, bro.
Oh no, don't do him like that. Hey,
It's all good, man. I'm from
Alan
St.
know
Louis,
I'm
my
fucking
boy.
with
I'm from
Alan
St.
know I'm
Louis. You know
fucking
what
with
time it is.
He's from St. Louis. CJ, man, jump in.
I be fucking with Alan. Alan's my boy, though. I like Alan.
Peace, man. Thank you, man.
I like Alan because he'll say what nobody else will say.
Yeah, he did. He just did it with Shakur being faster. You know Shakur ain't faster than T.O.
No, he's not.
No, I didn't say faster. I said quicker.
No, he ain't quicker either.
Neither.
Okay.
Yo, that's crazy.
Quicker.
Come on, Alan. You know Teal is faster, quicker, more athletic. He got come on, man.
Shakur might have better timing.
Slip punches better.
But does timing beat speed?
You say T.O. slip better, punches better?
Yes.
Okay.
All
right.
He got the more reliable hands that won't break.
That's true.
Well, you know what? You know how I broke it down. I said I don't think T.O. can win a boxing match with Shakur, but he can win a fight. T.O. has to make it a fight.
Right.
If he's in a boxing match, he's going to lose, and he's going to lose badly.
That's mommy.
But what if you think fight and I come out there and box you?
Yo, CJ, hold on.
He doesn't box
I
well
put
enough to outbox
100 push-ups
Shakur no matter how he does it.
If T.O. loses, CJ, I got you 100 push-ups in front of MSG after the fight. As soon as the fight is over, I'm going to come outside and do 100 push-ups in front of MSG.
You going to be there?
Oh, that's right, CT. You going to the fight, huh?
Maybe I'll catch a ride with you.
You said what?
Maybe I'll catch a ride with you, but I got to be there early.
So I'm not.
Oh, that's right,
I'm
Marco.
going there
You got your credential, Marco?
I didn't, but I know between DAZN, Blue Blood, and my own shit, I'll be very shocked if I don't get one for this fight. I tried, So I
cool.
will get one.
There you go.
But they don't give it to you until like the Monday of the fight. So by Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, cool.
Marco, we're gonna sneak you in the back, man.
I want the press, I want access to the press areas. Otherwise, I could get a ticket, I could get in, but I want to have access to the press shit. Otherwise, I'd rather watch it at home and do a stream, and you know what I mean.
Nah, yeah, I hope you do go, man, for real. So, because after the fight, we can go out and get something to eat, get some drinks. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate T.O.'s win. It's gonna be a big victory for us, man.
Hey, I want you two to still go out when he gets his ass whooped too. Don't go home running home to the wifey after he gets his ass whooped.
I might be staying with Marco after the fight. The fight is boring. My wife said I'm not coming home.
Oh, she's coming with you.
Yeah, she's coming with me.
What did you spend like 2 racks on the fight, right?
Yeah. A little bit of that.
Yeah, you ain't coming home. Yeah, I get it.
It might be boring.
Yeah, I get it. You ain't coming home.
I hope not.
Well, a fight may be boring depending on how you look at it, but the fights in general won't be boring. I think it's a solid card where a lot of action will take place. So, kind of how you got to look at it. As long as it's a good fight night.
Alan, he's talking about his wife. To a woman, if ain't nobody getting beat up and knocked out, it's boring because she don't really want to be there in the first place.
Hey, it's some hardcore boxing fans in here, man. Don't disrespect them like that. Females in general. All females don't like the knockouts. Some of them want to see some good boxing.
Nah, not my wife. She like action, man. She don't want to see that. She don't want to see that technical shit.
Man, shit. Floyd Mayweather had a whole lot of women watching boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pretty Boy did. Not money. I don't know.
Man,
they only like money makers who talked a lot of shit.
Floyd.
They only like money makers who talked a lot of shit, bro.
Money Mayweather had the casuals. Pretty Boy didn't have casuals.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And a lot of people hated Mayweather. They wanted to see him lose.
Yeah, that he made it that way on purpose so he could build his brand.
And you know,
Yeah.
everybody want to see T.O. lose.
Not
Nobody
me.
want to see. He ain't that relevant.
They want to see T.O. lose, man.
You
Trust
know
Ain't
me.
what's so
nobody tripping
funny
off
though?
a TL like that.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think I don't think people care enough about T.O. to care if he wins or loses.
Y'all don't think T.O. got traction like that?
No, you don't.
Man, the guy everybody want to see
crazy.
lose is in boxing. I would say is Devin. Devin got that. I want to
Nah,
see him lose energy.
nah.
People want to see Devin lose. People don't like Devin, and so he that's why he got the clout a little bit. You want to be the guy that nobody likes, especially in boxing. Being a villain is marketable.
It's true.
Why you think Bud blew up? Bud blew up because everybody wanted to see him lose.
No, I mean, well, I can't say that, man, because
They
I
did.
think
Oh, he ain't shit.
Bud blew up because he started getting the fights, man. Like people weren't tripping off Bud like that.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't know. I just hope all the fights are exciting. I hope it's fun. I hope it's a good night. Good night. I hope the main event is a good fucking night.
Who you putting your money on, Marco?
I don't
Nobody.
nobody, but I have to lean towards Shakur. I'd rather Tio win because I feel like he's a more exciting fighter. But I think Shakur, and I've also heard a lot of gym stories about him. People who've known him, like he's so good. He's the timing, blah blah blah. I've heard a lot of that. So I haven't seen it, but I've heard it. So I don't know. I have to lean that way for now. You know what I'm saying? Who dropped off?
Shakur is like that, man. Shakur is like that.
I'll be right back.
Shushu is like that. I like to say Keyshawn is like that, but he got mental problems, so we got to see. We got to see. We got to see. Tio is like that, man. That's why you got to praise Tio for taking this fight, getting in a ring with a guy like Shakur, because Shakur is somebody that a lot of people don't want to fight.
We got some smart guys up here right now. So I want you guys to tell me what's going to be the number one excuse if Tio loses. What are they going to say?
The number one excuse is going to be that I think it's going to be excused, but people are going to be like, "Why he ain't throw enough punches, man? I never seen him not throw that many punches. Like he just did throw punches." That's what you're going to hear. You're going to be hearing people talk about the punches he didn't throw. He let him out. You know what I'm saying? Without giving everything he had. That's what people are going to be mad about. So I don't think it's going to be excused, but I think people are going to be wondering why he didn't throw enough punches. But that's what happens when you fight guys like Shakur. They handcuff you.
Now, are people going to say what they trying to hint at right now, that his power never carried the 140? Are they going to say that?
Nah, because I don't know. I don't know where people are getting this power, this Tio thing. Yes, he can punch, but he's not a guy that's out there just like thumping like that. He can punch, but Shakur can punch too. So I mean, he's not a guy that's out there just trying to knock you out. So I don't think that's going to be a conversation. I hope not. Otherwise, you're a casual. Tio is not one of those guys that's just knocking people out, man. So if you expecting that, then it's your loss. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to be a knockout in this fight. No one's going to get knocked out.
I just don't see an advantage that Tio has except maybe punching power.
But it's not really that because he's not punching. He's not a
right. So I really don't see an advantage that Tio has. I'm trying to find one. I just don't see it.
The assumption here's the assumption, Sheldon, is that Tio has this immaculate power because we remember way back back yonder's at 35. He had that crazy knockout win against the African dude. What's his name?
Richard Coleman.
Yeah.
Richard Coleman. So that Richard Coleman knockout is still in the people's minds where people think that he's out here punching like that. It's not like that, man. And especially when you go up in competition, you're not knocking guys out like that when you go up in competition. Gotta stop listening to Marco. Marco think that it's a lot of knockouts at the high level. I tell him all the time, it's just not like that, man. When top guys start fighting each other, the knockouts diminish. You just don't see it that often.
I mean, no, that's true. That's true. But it depends who. Some guys always bring the knockouts.
Hey, I'm not mad at Debo Haney, man. I don't want to see Debo lose.
Well, I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying from the consensus. Like it's a lot of people. The right people want to see him lose. When I say the right people, I'm saying the Hispanic audience. That's who want to see him lose, and that's where you want to be. You want to be right there in the pocket. You want to have that beef with the Hispanic audience, because if they want to see you lose, they gonna come out to watch you lose. And if you got that, that's nice. That's a good place to be.
Yeah, this is a hard one for me. This is a hard one for T.O. to pull off, because he's really at the disadvantage at every point in his fight.
I keep telling these guys. So I was saying the same thing to Marco about Canelo versus Bud. Y'all heard me in here talking the same shit about Matias Dalton Smith. Y'all heard me. I was talking that shit.
We all had the same. Me and you had the same predictions. Marco was the one going off of, he fought Berlanga and he fought all these big guys, so he must have the power. And I'm like, that dude ain't fuck nobody, man. He ain't got no power like that.
Who did I say that about?
That was Marco's argument for Canelo, that the power. He didn't know a Bud could take the power.
Well, Bud was a smaller guy. Bud was a smaller guy on paper, but turned out he wasn't.
But Marco, timing beats power every day of the week in boxing. I don't care how big you are. If you have the better timing, if you have the better feet, you are going to take away guys' power every time.
Here's what I'm saying. That didn't matter, not because timing beats power, because Bud absorbed Canelo's shots and he still just took them.
He didn't absorb them. He got
hit by a few times.
Listen, Bud had Canelo off balance the entire fight. If you off balance, you're not going to generate the power that you need.
Remember the last couple rounds, Alan? He was sat in the pocket. He was picking, and that's why it mattered that Crawford wasn't as big as we thought, or wasn't as small as we thought, because his body, his mass, his bone density, he was able to absorb those shots. So that's why.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, what guys don't get is this, right? A 5'7" guy, a guy who's 5'7" tall, if he's going to be in fighting shape, he can only get so big. Canelo has never been a big guy. His boxing skill and his speed have made him formidable to these bigger guys. But Canelo's not a big guy. He's a little guy.
He's not.
I've been in front of him. I know. His hands are fucking tiny hands. I shook his hand. The shit was a little midget hand. I was like, hey, little guy. You see that though, Alan?
What?
What's
and
up?
You and Shelton, you guys trying to shit on my my advice, but I won CJ 1.3 racks.
Doing with what?
What's up, Bob?
With the Canelo fight?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Oh man, I couldn't come on yesterday, Marco. We was playing this team. We was losing halftime, 28-4.
Damn.
Yo, we lost 54-15. We had 4 points at halftime. 4.
Hey, y'all should just forfeit, man. That's terrible.
Maybe your team is remedial.
Yo, Ron, what you a girls basketball coach? No, boys. Yeah, you might as well, man. Yo, we had 4 points. Yo, but I'm telling you, we missed like 10 layups. And I'm not exaggerating. Point blank layups.
Bob, do you yell at them? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Bob, I don't mean to.
We
I
tried
ain't
to
even trying to
praise
be
them.
funny, Bob. What's the ages of your basketball players, bro?
We got 2 seniors, like 6 juniors. They're
High
high
school?
school, 18, 7. Yes, high school.
Wow.
Yeah, you need to.
No,
Y'all need to
Yeah,
forfeit, bro. Y'all need to
y'all.
Yeah,
forfeit.
y'all. Hey,
The
listen.
basketball
Yeah,
players that you got sound like they just play just to play. They ain't no real ballers, man.
nah, we
man,
ain't
them
got no
cats.
ballers, but it's
I,
it's.
I,
We got a game today. We
I
might
had them
win though.
boys.
I'm just walking my dog. I'm about to go to the game. We got a game today. We should
Are you
win.
the head coach?
Man,
Now I'm
I would
assistant.
have
I'm
them
the JV
dudes.
coach,
Maybe
assistant
that's the
varsity.
problem. Maybe the head coach is a problem.
I
I
think the
had them dudes
assistant and the
running.
head coach is the problem. I don't know.
Huh?
54-15.
Hold on,
Y'all only
Bob.
scored
Told them to do
15
work.
points in a whole
Hold on a second.
basketball game.
No, they was missing layups.
Bob, but let me ask you a question. Do you
Bob,
think
I would
do you
have them
think that
running
the
laps for
head coach
every
is any
layup
good?
they miss.
Is the head coach any good, Bob?
Yes. He was 2-time coach of the year. We've been coaching there together 20 years. Yo, I'm telling you, the stuff we told him to do worked. We missed so many layups. It was crazy. It's just our kids can't play. They can't play, man. They're terrible.
Well,
But
don't you
they
like?
look
What
at team presses.
Hold on a
Yo, they
second,
do a
Bob.
full court
what
press. Hold
division
up.
are
They do
y'all in?
Bob,
it's different in Jersey. We like
Bob,
group two, one of the
you
smaller
work at
schools.
like a gifted school, right? Kids who are like more
No,
brainy.
no, it's just a county school. No. It's
Oh,
County school.
we can just get kids from anywhere in Berlin County.
I thought you said
But
it was like they're smarter there and they don't fight as much and all that.
oh yeah, because they're smarter than we have some. Now we got some kids that ain't smart, but yeah, we do have a weeding out process. We don't have to take some kids in,
So,
but I teach at that school. I coach at the other school. We got a sister school. I teach at what's called West Tech, and I coach at Medford Tech.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but this is not a
Do you
your
guys have
school
a
is not a
division?
basketball
Is
high
there a
school though.
division
That's what
lower
it
than
sounds
y'all?
like.
Is there a
What's say
division
now?
lower than the division better?
We're in division group two. There's a group one, but
Well, you
we're
need to
not
go to Group
basketball
One, bro.
school, but
Y'all need to go to
we've been
Group One,
able
bro.
to we've been able to recruit kids in the past, but now my sons are out of high school, so I used to know kids like my sons would know kids. We used to bring people in.
This is a
Now
reminder.
lately we ain't been able to bring
Highlight
nobody in,
power and
so
water.
we doing bad. We're
Yeah,
down
y'all need to
bad.
go to Group One, bro. Go to Group One. You embarrassing these kids, man. You killing their self-esteem,
This
bro.
is a reminder.
Here, Bob.
They
Highlight power and water.
they embarrassing themselves. I'm telling you, I promise you, yo, the other team pressed. We were breaking their pressure and missing layups. They
Oh yeah.
did what we told them to do worked. Our kids couldn't score. They were just missing layups, man. It was pathetic. When I get the video, I'm gonna show you some of the layups them kids shot, and it ain't on us, man. It ain't
Here,
on us.
here, Bob. There's always next year. There's always next year,
Yeah,
bro.
there is.
No, man.
There's always
It's
next
not
year,
next
bro.
year with these kids. These kids are
Here.
Yeah.
trash.
Now
Yeah.
we've been
So,
there long enough. They're not gonna get rid of us, so we ain't gonna get fired. But
Oh,
yeah, we gonna.
y'all got the Steve
yeah,
Kerr clout.
man, I finally found out who the Zuffa boxing broadcaster is in the UK. It's live on Zuffa YouTube tonight.
Zuffa
So
boxing. Zuffa
on you
Oh
boxing.
yeah,
Boxing.
on the
yeah. You
on the
gotta have
YouTube.
you gotta have Paramount, right?
Nah, there's no broadcaster deal outside America, so it's on their YouTube for free. America needs
Oh,
a broad.
okay.
Hey,
America needs
so
Paramount, I believe.
Oh,
my antenna gonna work?
Well,
No,
if
your
it's outside
antenna ain't gonna work,
America,
bro. Your antenna's not gonna work. But
damn.
you can pay that $9.99 for that Paramount Plus on that app on your TV.
Aye, that only works if you're in America, though. I think America, Canada, and nowhere else. Everywhere else has been shown on their YouTube live. So
Nick don't
that's
know better, man. I'm gonna put a little foil on my antenna, and I bet that I get that shit. You
probably.
'90s babies don't know nothing about that. Putting a little foil on that shit. Put a Put
Alan,
hate on this shit. I'm about to get
Alan,
pay-per-view on your asses. Watch this
Alan,
shit.
we know you're still putting 10 cents in the back of the TV to keep it running. We know.
Whatever I got
We know.
to do.
Wind it up at the back, Shelton, just so it keeps running without cutting out.
Whatever I got to do.
I'm
Aye,
gonna watch
so
it, man. I'm gonna watch you for boxing, man. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what the production level looks like. The fights are all shit.
I'm going to watch it. Obviously, like I didn't think it could be judged on what they're going to do tonight. I don't think they'll be judged on what they do in the next 6 months. We didn't even know what the leagues are going to look like. We don't know. We didn't know anything, but other than it's a fight, it's just a. See, to be honest, all this is a random fight card put on because it has no implications in anything in the future.
Let's also not judge Tio when he loses to Shakur. He's still a great fighter. It's just levels, all right? Let's not judge him. Nobody judge Tio. He's still a great fighter, all right?
He's expected to lose.
Like I think
he's still great.
I think people have judged Tio negatively for a long time. He's obviously an elite fighter, but he's maybe not as elite as Shakur. But like people are talking about it as if he's like a C-level fighter. He's very average, and like Tio's certainly not that. He's certainly an elite fighter.
Okay, so what did you think of the performance against Steve Claggett there, Nick? Be honest.
Oh, the Claggett performance was poor. Like I've also said, Shelton, that people make out that Tio stepped up in these big fights, but as I've said, Lomachenko was stuck in a room for 2 weeks quarantining before in the bubble. Josh Taylor was shot to shit, and his only real fight he had to step up in was in fans against George Kambosos, and he lost. So that's
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened to Loma. Tio was big as fuck, and Loma saw that. He was like, "This motherfucker is huge." It was just he was just way too big for Lomachenko. That's basically what it was. When you that big, the punches feel a little bit different. And Loma felt them punches. He was like, "Fuck that."
That I can agree on. But people forget Loma was stuck in a hotel room for 2 weeks quarantining and got let out in his last week. Like, that's massive, your last 3 weeks of camp. But people forget that because it was 5 years ago and it was in the bubble and all this kind of stuff. So, really, Tio's only big fight has been against George Kambosos in front of fans where he had a belt and he lost. So, like, the whole narrative he steps up in these big fights, as you quite rightly said, Shelton, how was Steve Claggett? How was Jermaine Ortiz? Barbosa was a great fight, but the other fights weren't that great. But he's still an elite fighter for what he done at 35.
I agree with you I fully agree with you. Like, a lot of people were saying that he gets up for these big fights, but in reality, he gets up for fights that he know he can win, where there's that, he got the mismatch on his side. For the fighters out there where there's a style mismatch, it's not that he's not getting up for it. It's just that it's a mismatch. That's all it is. It's a style
That's not
mismatch.
true. Claggett didn't have no style mismatch.
Huh?
Claggett didn't have no style mismatch with Tio.
True.
So what was it then? Why he didn't perform well?
I can't answer that. I'm just saying, you said it was a style mismatch. No, Claggett just come forward, ain't he? That his style. I'll come forward.
Yep.
Block punches in my face.
See, there's also there's also the thinking that maybe Tio's not actually a 140 fighter. Maybe he's stuck in the middle.
I think he's like 135.
Exactly. He is. He's a tweener. He's between 35 and 40.
I agree.
If it was a division between 35 and 40, he would be perfect.
I agree.
Like he's Danny Garcia at 147, yeah.
He's exactly Danny Garcia. You come on, man. Yep. I hate agreeing with you, but damn, you're right. Fuck.
Man, hey, come on. Like I didn't look at these fights with a bias or shit like that. I just think there's nothing to say Shakur's in that stuck in between either. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing there that there's nothing there to say that Shakur will be able to step up to 140. He may be an in-betweener as well, so maybe that's why Maybe that's why the TO fight was selected. With the other three guys you would say are definitely 140 fighters that will go to 147, and Gary Antoine, Richardson, Hitchens, and who's the other champion? Oh shit. Hitchens.
I
Fuck.
can't think of the other one, but there's a lot of good
Hitchens.
fights. There should be a lot of good fights at 140. You saying should be a lot of
Oh,
good
sorry,
fights.
Dalton Smith.
Oh.
Dalton Smith's the other
Oh
one.
yeah, Dalton Smith. Yeah.
So
Dalton Smith is a big boy. He needs to. I'm hoping he do what he needs to do and get the 47 as soon as he can.
I
That's
think
a
they'll
big boy.
hold. I think they'll hold it. Unless Azim moves to 147 first, but that fight's huge. That's a massive fight in the UK. That's as big as that's building as
Which
big as Dalton
Which
Smith,
fight?
Dalton Smith, and Adam Azim.
What about Conor Ben?
Now Conor Ben doesn't have fans.
Conor Ben's a 160 fighter. What we talking about?
Nah, he's back at
But he's
147.
gonna come down.
Aye.
When's the last time he fought at
Ben's a
147?
Connor Ben's a welterweight though.
Aye.
He hasn't fought there in like 2 years.
Yeah, because he did that stupid like fight for his country's nostalgic past. To fight
Aye,
Eubank.
like people didn't realise Conor Ben doesn't have a fan base, and neither does Chris Eubank Jr.
What do you mean Conor Ben doesn't have a fan base?
No,
Go-
I don't
go-
know about
well,
that.
well,
I
go and
can't
have-
speak
go
on it,
and
but
see
I don't
that.
know about
Right then, go into his box rec and you tell me where he's fought about and where his fan base is.
Where his fan base is?
Go on, have a
2
look.
million fucking followers.
Go and have a
on
look.
Instagram.
Where has he ever been the home fighter? Go
2
and have a
million
look.
followers.
Doesn't have a fan base in the UK.
Eubank has probably maybe even more. What's Eubank?
Still doesn't have a. Go and look where
No,
the
Eubank has
awful.
less. Conor Ben has way more, double the amount of Eubank's followers. Come on, he has a fan base.
Eubank doesn't have a fan base either. Go and look where the
Eubank has almost 1 million followers.
Who cares about followers? You can buy
should
them.
know this being from the UK. They
Exactly.
fucking represent
That's why I
hard.
know. Go and
No,
look.
here's the thing, Marco. We can't look on no dag on Instagram and determine if
But you can
somebody
buy
got
them.
followers or
Sure you
not.
can.
Well, that's like saying,
Okay,
that's
right.
like
I
saying,
guess you could
Marco,
buy
that's saying
them.
you've got 45k followers, but there's only 34 people in here.
This is Instagram, you jackass.
But it's the same thing, isn't it?
Lives.
It's the same thing.
Are very
Go
different.
and look where Conor Ben's fought about.
If you look at my my shorts, I get fucking 50, 60,000 views. So shut the fuck up.
Aye.
It doesn't always
So
show.
go and look on Conor Ben's box rec, and you tell me where he's been a
I don't
headline on
care
the
about
show.
that. I just know that when you have a large following and you're in a different country than America, because we're shitty fucking fans.
But how do you know the fans are here?
very hard in other
How do you know the millions of fans are in the UK? Because they're no.
I'm
If
in
they were in the
Boston.
UK
I know people in the UK. I hear like
bullshit.
that
Right,
guy
I'm
could
just
fill
about
Wembley.
to school you.
He could fill Wembley Stadium probably.
No, I couldn't.
Him and Eubank. How many people did him and Eubank have?
That's because of the fathers. That's completely
that
different.
doesn't matter. They still come
No.
to see the fight. The fathers are fighting.
Turkey bought 15,000 taxi drivers fucking tickets
Get
to
out
it.
of here. See?
Marco, you're right. You can't get 1 million followers by accident.
Exactly.
How many followers?
Yes, you can.
You can buy them.
You can get 1 million followers by getting with one viral video.
Exactly. You can get them by buying them.
No, you can't, Alan. I've had viral videos.
Buy them. So
10 million, I don't get that
Marco,
many
he got a fucking beer transplant. So what's making you say it wouldn't buy followers?
Listen to me. Maybe he bought followers, but you know what's making me say it? The fucking the capacity crowd in all of his recent fights. That's what's making me say that they're real.
And especially, really, he just won that fight, so you know people are going to support him in the next fight.
Nah, if anything, people turned against him and Eddie Hearn and that whole that whole palaver making Eubank cut the weight and all this shit. So let's have a look, Marco. Pete Dobson fight, Las Vegas, Orcozo, Orlando, Van Heerden, Manchester. That's nowhere near Conor Ben. Algeria, Liverpool on an undercard.
Yeah, I mean, both of their
Leeds on an undercard.
Both of their fights had over almost 70,000 fans in attendance.
So how many is he main evented?
Out.
How many is it?
You can't bring those up. Now that he had the 2 fights on pay-per-view, he's hot. If he fights the right person, he's going to have a packed house.
That's because of the fathers' names.
Bro.
If
Hey,
their names
Whatever,
were
whatever it
Bob,
takes.
Hold
Bob,
on.
if their second name was
Let's
Jersey
dog.
and
say you're
Bob,
right.
His fight before Eubank,
Let's
it was
say
like
it
30
is because of the
people at that
fathers'
motherfucker.
names. Even if it is, it doesn't matter. The fans are still showing up. Those are now his
No,
followers.
they didn't.
bro.
They didn't. Turkey bought
Before
15,000 taxi driver tickets.
Did he?
Yes.
before the
Where's
before
the
the
proof that he
before
bought
the fu-
15,000 taxi
He
drivers?
bought every single taxi driver in London a
Get the
ticket plus
fuck
the
outta
family
here.
on the day.
that
Oh,
fight
good
that fight
God.
before Eubank, that shit had like 50 people there.
But
Exactly.
that
The
don't
fight,
even
remember
matter
the
now.
fight he
What
had
fight
in
before
he,
Eubank?
the
He's
fight
got no
None
fan.
of,
None of the two of them have a fan base. None
the
of them's
fight he
ever
had
fought
in
at home.
fucking Vegas.
yeah, but none of his
Exactly.
fights matter. If he fights Boots Ennis, it's gonna
Oh
be a
my
packed
god.
house.
But
Because
no,
of
Bob, it does matter here though, because his whole career, nobody's been a supporter of him. Nobody travels to watch him. He's always been on undercards in the
Who?
other fighter cities.
Who?
Always.
Who?
He's never been the lead man.
Who?
Ever. Conor Chris
Maybe you're
Eubanks
right.
is saying.
Maybe you're right, but everybody has to step up, and now he is. So now
If Conor
But he's
Ben
always
fights the
but he's
right
always been
person,
called
it's gonna be
Conor.
a sellout.
He's always been called Conor
Conor
Ben
Ben,
though.
yo, anybody fighting Conor Ben at the welterweight division, if they go in England to fight him, they'll make the most money and the biggest
If
crowd
Conor
of any welterweight.
bullshit. If Conor Ben has to have a fight for a title,
Who's
we'd
gonna
have to
make more
he
money and
would
draw a
have
bigger
like,
crowd than
so
Conor
you
Ben
get a
in England?
crowd. Lewis Crocker would draw a bigger crowd than Conor Ben in
What?
Britain. Well, he's sold it. He's wait here.
he would. He
Wait here.
would.
I don't
Get
believe
out of
that.
here,
Lewis,
man.
wait here. Look, wait there.
Boy,
Lewis
He
Crocker,
was
wait
the
here.
fucking hype man.
Lewis
You know
He was
Crocker.
fucking Irish. He got the whole
No,
country
he's
behind
in
him.
the UK. So wait there, Marco. We'll put this
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
yeah. Right.
Marco, put this to me. How come
Yo,
Lewis Crocker sold out a full fucking stadium, an entire fucking football stadium,
Listen to me.
and his last
okay.
fight on
If,
his
if,
own?
Conor Ben
and you know,
fighting an American in England would do better numbers than anything
Who?
because Brits want to
and
see
you
him
know, I don't
go
like
down.
I don't like Devin
Who?
Haney. Conor Ben, Devin Haney's would be huge.
Huge.
Hasn't
Who?
happened. It hasn't
It would
Who
be
like
And the
Sa-
huge.
Brits and the
who
Brits
like
want
Samuel
to
Vargas?
Jones.
We don't
Who
know
like
that
when he
yet.
fought Samuel Vargas? Oh, does he
For you to
Samuel
say that
Vargas no
Conor
count?
Ben has no draw is just insane.
It
That's
isn't.
crazy.
Why is he always fighting away then? Why has he never headlined a big show apart from and it's Eubank?
He just did.
Eubank's the
It
same.
takes the fight to get you there. Now he's
But
there.
it's no.
Now he's there.
Yeah. It's
I agree
no.
100%
Why
with you,
you
Marco. He's
Now
you're
he's
there
so
there.
now.
stupid?
No, we
If
gonna
their
see.
second name was
Everybody's gonna fight your
Elegant and
mom's.
Dunan,
No,
if their name is second name
all
is
the fighters
Elegant or
fight their
Dunan, it'd
mom's
be different.
vaginas as headlining
Oh,
cards.
y'all
Bullshit.
talk
Marco,
that
stop.
good, bro.
Marco, stop talking shit.
Not that
You don't
shit.
just
You
jump out
know.
of your mom's puss and start
Well,
headlining. You got to
you'll
work
need to
your way
pull
up.
yours out of
No,
your
we
own mum's
we
purse or out of
we
bookcase or
gonna
whatever
see.
you're on about. But look,
We gonna
let's be
see.
honest here. Like,
We gonna
if the
see.
second names on the Eubank and Ben, they wouldn't have sold that stadium out. They didn't sell it out. Turkey gave out the free tickets.
Oh
So,
God.
look, at the end of the day, Marco, that was a fight that was built on a narrative with the fathers, right? And that's what that was. Their names, if their names were on the Eubank and Ben, they wouldn't have been fighting each other. They wouldn't have even been in a stadium together. Chris Eubank Jr.'s the same. He's never sold out
Wait.
places.
So,
He's always been the
you
way
don't think
fighter.
somebody in the chat mentioned something about Devin Haney versus Ben? You don't think that'll sell?
Of course it'll sell.
Who?
Huge
Yeah, it
in
would
I
England.
think it'll
In
sell. I think
England.
that's a mega
Where's Devin
fight.
Haney?
Yeah, it
Where's
would
Devin
sell.
Haney ever sold?
In England. Hell yeah.
Where's
Fucking
Devin Haney sold about?
Conor Ben and Chris Eubank filled
But
pretty
Apart
much
from San
almost
Francisco, where's
exactly
Devin
the
Haney
same
sold
amount
it?
of seats
yeah, but
that Canelo did with Crawford. They filled almost
No,
the same exact. It's a
bullshit.
big. What do you mean bullshit? 67,000 compared to 70. It's almost the same thing. Very
Nah,
close.
nah. Crocker and Haney is a bigger fight than Crocker and Ben.
No way. No way
It
Crocker
is.
Haney's a bigger fight.
And then Crocker than Ben. Aye, it is.
That's a bigger fight, bro.
yeah, I don't agree with that. No.
It's a
Of course
unification
not.
fight, bro.
I'm
Crocker,
telling you.
do y'all even watch Crocker? Nigga got a
Crocker,
whole fucking country behind him.
he
Yeah, a
he sold
tiny
a full, he had a full, sold a full football stadium out, the
Conor
national
Ben has a
stadium.
way bigger country behind him.
No, he doesn't.
Man, I just
But
said, bro,
There's
Connor,
no way.
nigga,
There's
this
no
is
way
Connor
Crocker
can't.
and
look,
Haney
this is where
sells
you didn't.
more
This is where you didn't
pay-per-view
understand,
than
Marco. Conor
Haney
Ben and
versus
Eubank Jr.
Eubank.
didn't grow up here.
Against
My UK
well,
niggas, they
Conor
hate Connor
Ben.
Ben.
They didn't grow up here, Marco. They are not seen as British
My
fighters.
UK
Eubank
niggas
and
don't
Ben.
like Connor Ben. They don't like him. Niggas I know from the UK.
There you go. There's mostly Crocker and Haney is way a bigger fight. Of course it is.
You gotta be fucking kidding me with this Crocker guy.
How? Crocker sold out a fucking stadium on his own, Marco. What the fuck are you talking about?
Crocker.
We gonna
Crocker's a
see.
world champion.
He gonna see.
with his fucking 38,000. I got double the followers he does. You got to be kidding me. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Followers don't
Get the
translate
fuck
to
out of
pay
here.
per
you've
views.
got
I have
double the followers, but he sold
100,000
it.
Look,
more followers than Crocker. Me. So
Exactly.
no,
look.
can I sell
Ryan, look,
Canadian
Ryan
people?
Yeah.
Garcia.
Wait,
Ryan Garcia
I'm
got
gonna go with
millions of
him and I'll
followers.
sell out the undercard since
Ryan
You can
Garcia
you
had
can
millions
the
of
only thing you
followers.
sell it yourself, Marco.
Come on.
When
You only
Ryan
sell it
Garcia,
yourself.
bro,
Ridiculous.
God.
You can't
When
even sell it
Ryan,
with raffle tickets. Never mind fucking a stadium.
Ridiculous. This guy
when
has
Ryan
more
Garcia
followers
fought
than my
Oscar Duarte,
nutsack.
that nigga had millions of followers, bro. That fight had like 6,000 people in attendance.
Hell
Followers don't
no.
Yeah.
translate to fucking pay per
I'm trying
view.
to tell. Hey,
They
hey,
do actually. They don't translate to in attendance, but they translate to pay-per-view.
Like
Oh my God.
hey. Nah,
In
man, you
attendance is a
can't say
different
that,
thing.
Marco.
like if you
You
look
can't
if you look
say
at
that.
the two
No,
narratives of
a
the
certain
two
percentage.
fights,
They absolutely do. Not all of them. I'm not, but a certain
The
percentage.
opponent
Unless we're
matters.
talking about Jake Paul. Jake Paul is the only exception to the rule.
yeah, Jake
No,
Paul
we
made
don't
less money.
know.
Yeah,
Opponents matter. The opponent
Jake Paul
matters.
made less money than Noy anyway last year. But Marcus tell me he's a face of boxing.
What?
You're telling me that Jake Paul's a face of boxing, but he made less money than Crawford, Canelo, and Inoue.
The average person don't know who the fuck Inoue is.
The average person
Exactly.
doesn't know who any of these guys are except fucking Jake Paul and Mike
But
Tyson.
they all made more money than him.
The average person knows Tank. They
No,
know
he does
Shakur.
not.
They know Devin. They know.
You think the average person knows Shakur?
Yes,
Hell
nigga,
no.
you gotta ask girls, bro.
Hell
Yeah,
Girls know
no.
if girls know these people, they superstars, bro.
Yeah, Shakur is he's connected because he messed with
what the fuck?
some chick that's in like
The average
you know.
person.
I know females that know that
fucking
nigga.
way.
Yeah, I think that his chick kind of connect him with like the female audience a bit.
Unless his chick
The
is
girl who he messed
Kourtney
with.
Kardashian.
Yeah.
No.
I can't go to my local mall and ask who Shakira is.
He's a
and they're
rapper,
gonna
ain't she
know.
a singer?
Can you, Marco?
Where the
I
fuck-
can't.
Where,
No,
like, where you
she's
live
like
at?
a-
Where
she's
you
a
live at?
ridiculous.
Minnesota?
They
Where
don't
you
know
live
who
at?
Haney is either.
Bruh,
Yeah,
you're
Where you
smoking
live at?
crack.
Where do
Yep.
you live at?
It don't matter. I can go to any mall in
That
America.
nigga live in fucking Canada or some shit.
Yeah, okay. You just sound low
Montana,
IQ.
bro. Montana don't count, my boy. Montana
Yeah,
don't
okay.
count.
I'm in the metropolitan area for your
Where? Just say
information.
where you at.
Metropolitan
Bruh, it don't matter though. Any mall in America, don't nobody. What am I gonna? How many people? One out of 100.
That nigga in New Hampshire.
My boy got Stockton energy, but live in fucking Little Rock, Arkansas. You cannot tell me
Bruh,
about no metropolitan mall in
okay.
Little Rock, Arkansas, my boy.
Hey, dickhead, why don't you go to let's see you. Let's see you in real life. Go to the mall and ask who Shakira is, and prove it to me.
They won't know who.
Hey, you the one that mentioned it.
No, your dumbass said that they will. You're like, oh, you live in Montana. Like, shut up, bro.
Both you guys.
Let's see you prove it. Let's see you prove it.
Energy living in Little Rock, man.
You sound dumb as fuck. Let's see you prove it. Prove it.
Chip off the old shit.
Go to Target and ask how many people Shakira is.
Prove that I'm living in Little Rock.
Can you go to the mall where you're at?
Bro, you got one.
Man, let's move on. Let's move on,
The
man.
only mall in your town is Walmart.
Bro, just because you're in the fucking ghetto and everybody and you know all the hood shit, don't mean it's true in real America.
Walmart is your mall.
Get out the hood and go ask people in Burlingame.
You cannot speak for the world. When there's one gas
then prove it to me. Then go to they go outside, go to Target, go to Walmart, and ask people who Shakira is. Because that's what you're saying.
Hold on. This is the problem with boxing fans. You guys only see it through your lens. The average person in this fucking world, especially this country, does not know shit about boxing.
That's what I'm telling this dumb motherfucker. But he won't even prove it. He swears it's true, but he won't go to his local grocery store and ask people and prove it to us. If one person in Walmart that you buy can say who Shakira is, I'll believe you. But if you can't go and find one person,
Bro, you just a dumb motherfucker who don't go out.
You said this dumbass said he's a superstar. Who the fuck says Shakira is a superstar? You sound dumb as fuck.
I didn't say he was a fucking superstar, you dumb.
You dumb. Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape.
I said he's fucking known. The average person will know him.
You just literally, I heard you. The first thing you said he was a superstar.
The average person knows you're a superstar. If the average person knows you're a superstar, in whatever
compared to other fucking boxers, people will they fucking know? Will they fucking know Oscar Duarte or will they fucking know Tank Davis or Shakur Stevenson?
We were talking about the average person.
Idiot.
Anyway,
Yeah.
You
Frank
literally
Davis.
say he's a
we can,
superstar.
so look. I can go to Walmart right now, and not one person will know Shakur Stevenson. Not one.
Maybe
I just
you
don't
have
understand
to,
why
but
y'all think
Did I
the
say
average
that?
person-
That's how
Yes,
how
you
slow
dumb
you are.
bitch.
You're
Get
low
your
IQ,
fucking
bro.
sense.
You
So-
honestly
You just
lack
fucking
reading. You can't comprehend. You
dumb
listening is a
bitch.
skill.
Marco,
Calm down.
Did.
Listening
You
is
just
a
said
skill. Listening is a skill. Remember that.
Majority-
Stupid
I've got a
motherfucker.
question for the
Hold on,
panel.
guys. Hold on.
Stupid ass. Shut the fuck up.
Hold on. The overwhelming majority of people in a mall will not know who Shakur is. That's what we're saying. Some will.
That's because your mall is Walmart. Stop going to
Any
fucking
mall.
Walmart and
And
go
then
to the mall.
It don't.
Where you stay at, bro? What city are
Boxing's
you in?
it's too niche a sport to
Niggas
even
in
think about that.
Marco, these guys are low IQ.
Yeah.
Fucking
Right,
Phoenix,
Marco, got-
Now
Arizona
you're
or some
making
shit.
sense.
Shut
Nick,
the fuck
finally.
up.
Marco, these guys are low IQ because
I've got a
he literally
question for you,
said they said
Marco.
they're stars, and we're saying they not.
Marco.
I've got a question
It's
for the
obviously
panel.
they're missing
Hold on,
something.
one at a time. What Alan?
Right, I've got a question for the panel. Who's the puncher going into this fight, Tio or Shakur?
Fucking stupid.
Answer one at a time. No shouting. Marco, who do you think's the puncher?
Tio, obviously.
Alan Day?
Puncher.
There's no
Tio
puncher in this fight.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
agree.
puncher
There's
in
no
this fight.
puncher.
No, he's
There's no
asking
puncher in this
between the
fight.
two of them. Pick one.
D. Tio Shakur the puncher?
I think they both
I
can
don't even know the
punch.
question, bro. What did you say?
Just no, come on, just answer one or the other.
What was the question?
Who's the puncher going on? Who's
the
the
big
puncher
one?
going into
What-
this fight?
Go
Tio
on,
or Shakur?
Who's a puncher in the fight, Tio or Shakur?
I mean, obviously.
Shakur just never sits down. We really don't know how hard Shakur punches. He never sits
Frank-
down for nothing.
Man,
Frank
Tio,
Bay?
man,
Yeah.
Shakur gonna fucking win. That's my
Who's the puncher, Frank Bay?
To me, Tio Shakir's a weenie, bro. He don't commit on his punches. He always breaks his hand. That's his excuse, but I don't believe it.
So all we've heard
Oh
since the
my
Bud
God.
Crawford and all we've heard since the Bud and Canelo fight is that Bud only won on Snack because it gave him Superman powers. But Shakur's on Snack. Why is he so weak now? What does it
Well, his
work or does
excuse
it
is
really
his hands.
make you Superman?
What?
His excuse is his hands. That's what his excuse is.
Does
But
Snack really make you Superman or does it not? Because that's all we've
Marco.
heard since Bud won.
Hey, Marco, what's the knockout percentage between Shakur and Tio? What's their
Tio
their
ain't
knockout?
I'll look
Knocking
it
out
up, but here's my
135.
guess. Here's my guess. Shakur's probably around 40. Tio's probably around 60. That'd be my guess.
I'm at the line.
Okay, well, look it up. I'm gonna say you're wrong. I'm gonna say it's a lot closer than that.
But I thought Snack made all these fighters great.
Tio ain't
None
hurting
of them want to
shit.
see Debo Devin Haney.
None of
But I
them.
thought
niggas.
I thought Snack makes you into Superman though.
45. I was right. He's 45. And I think Tio will be around 60, 65. I'm almost
Tio
positive.
finna get his ass whooped.
So
Y'all better come back on this motherfucker.
Bud
who said Tio gonna get his ass whipped? Who said that?
Tio says 60. So yeah.
Who
I'll
said
give it
that?
1 point.
Who said Tio was gonna get his ass whipped?
You hear me, Alan? 60 to
So
45.
Tio is 60 and Shakur
Shakur's
is 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a huge gap.
No, it's not. You're absolutely right. But don't forget, Tio stopped knocking everybody out when he went up to 40. At 35, he was punching. Shakur was never punching.
Hey, wait a minute.
Well,
Tio punched in a few fights. He wasn't.
but Marco, let me ask this: hey, who's ever ran from Shakira? Has anybody ever ran from him? I seen people run from Tio. I never seen nobody run from Shakira. Has he made anybody run?
But Frank, you were consistent and keep saying that Snack's the way forward and Victor.
Jamel Herring was kind of trying to get away from him a little bit, at the end when he was getting pieced up. But
yeah,
I wouldn't say running.
But does that not work on Shakira?
But I mean, people seem to not want to engage with Tio. I mean, that's what I see. I see, because
look, let's not make it what it's not. Tio is not a feared puncher anymore. But with the
does
speed,
Snack make you Superman
when
or
he
no?
goes lower in weight, when he's fighting somebody like Shakur, who's actually really his weight, his punches might hold more water.
And Shakur is going to be the bigger fighter in this fight, so that's one thing y'all need to know.
I don't know about bigger weight.
Taller and bigger, man. Come on, man. Tio is a small guy.
So we're now in agreement that Snack doesn't make you Superman because we'd be calling Shakur the big puncher here because he's on Snack.
Oh my God! Here we go.
So Snack's just an excuse then that people used to butter up Canelo's loss.
I'm using it. I'm using the same excuse that I can find superstars at fucking Walmart. That's my excuse. That's the same excuse.
Jackie gets it. Jackie gets it in the chat. People
Jackie is going for Tio.
Jackie absolutely gets it.
Let's go, Jackie.
Jockey
Tio,
absolutely gets
It's
out.
all right.
but
It's
listen,
all right.
I bet you. I know this. I bet you. Don't none of them want to go see Debo Devin Haney.
Oh boy.
What?
I bet you they all want to see him.
Debo.
Nobody's scared of Davina Hankey. He can't even knock out carnival workers. What the fuck are we talking about? That guy's a weenie. He's just jab and grab, stink the joint out. I've never seen anybody say that when's the next Devin Haney fight, except this weirdo.
Frank, who you like? David Benavidez or something? Who you like?
I like anybody that's action. And Nui, Usyk, the best fighters.
Hey, Marco, have you heard about Usyk's purses, man? Because he's been fighting a lot.
Yeah.
He's probably getting a bag over there.
He just made what was it? Was it 180 million or some shit? What did he just make?
God, no, did he?
Some crazy shit like that. Yeah.
He low key, so you wouldn't know, but I think he's making a lot of money over there.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Turkey is Robin Hooding it, man. Turkey is a Robin Hood, in pugilistic Robin Hood. He's just fucking showering. He's like Oprah. You get $1 million. You get $1 million. You get 10 million. Everybody's getting 10 million, over and over and over.
You'd agree some of that stopping though, Marco. Huh? Like now he's no willing to pay for guys to fight Devin Haney that are they going to sell or things like that. He's now cutting back. Now we're seeing purse bids for Pacheco and Shiraz and other fights, whereas before that had been dealt with already.
What are you saying exactly? I'm confused.
Obviously, there's a pullback in the money of some sort, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Fights that would be made previously, like before purse bids, and are now going to purse bids for less money. Turkey's no bidding on them. Like, the good thing about Zuffa is that they've obviously got another backer behind them, because like people will not remember. Do you remember Live Golf? The Saudis taking all the golfers. Well, that's just about to go bust.
Yeah.
And they put hundreds of millions into that. They're just about to shut it down. So, Zuffa's got at least another backer behind them, yeah?
Hey, Usyk is the best heavyweight since who?
The inception of boxing.
Since what heavyweight? Since who?
I would say Lennox, maybe.
He's a good heavyweight, man. Usyk's a good heavyweight, man. I didn't expect him to be that good at heavyweight.
My problem with him, the only problem I have is that his fights were super close with Fury, and people act like he just washed Fury completely, and he didn't. He beat him. So I would love to see a third. Love it. And if Usyk can clearly beat Fury, considering the huge size difference, you know what I mean?
Marco. No, I see it, but he won. But I honestly think Bitterbeef beat Bivol in the second fight.
Well, those two. So there you go. Usyk and Fury and Bitterbeef and Bivol were very similar. Both fights were close. Could have gone either way.
No,
neither guy. And people look at Bivol the same way. People think Bivol's the greatest. Like, he barely beat Bitterbeef twice. Barely. The first time he lost. But they have him at the, to me, dominance matters. That's me.
Come on, man. Like, those are two high-level fights. Like, those supposed to be a blowout when we're looking at two A-level fight. So just because it's an edge or if it's a close fight, that doesn't mean we can't go like he barely did the no. These are high-level fighters.
Exactly, but
it was supposed to be a huge gap between them.
But they're making this guy be bulletproof who wins. Was like, he got hit with a few bullets. He just happened to pull him out.
But yes, he is bulletproof to most fighters, but because most fighters are not fighting A-level fighters.
No, you're right. But when we look at them as who's the greatest, I can't put Usyk so far ahead of everybody else when he barely beat Fury, who also never lost.
You can say that. You can say that because before that, people were saying that Fury was generational in every era.
Doesn't mean he's still not the best right now, arguably. That's all I'm saying. Let me read this. Hold on. Let me read this real quick, guys. Hold on. Whoa. Last Hail Mary. Folks know I've been betting. Any takers?
I mean, the dude's had one bet. Let's move on. You said clearly beat Fury twice. It wasn't close.
Really?
It wasn't close. Okay. The fight should have been stopped twice in each fight.
Oh, it should have been stopped in the second one too.
Yeah. So
Listen, I don't care. I don't care if it was close or not. Both of them were decisive. If it was
yeah,
close, you can say it's close all you
It
want
wasn't
to, but they
decisive.
were clear winners.
Nope.
yeah.
That's the
Disagree.
difference in
Bivol and
in a close fight.
Beterbiev.
Disagree. I could argue
Bivol and
Fury and both of
Beterbiev,
them.
I would
You can't.
agree, was a really close
That's
fight.
bullshit, Marco. You know it's
Hey,
bullshit.
I
You
disagree.
cannot argue for Fury in either fight. You can't.
What you mean?
You can't.
Yeah.
Sure you
Unless
can.
you're biased.
Nah,
Sure you can.
like I thought they were clear. Like could have been 7-5, 8-4 in the Usyk Fury fights. But like the Bivol fight, man, that was like they were close. They were both fights were really close.
Super close. Like the first fight, they almost landed the same amount of punches. Literally, almost the same. And Fury
But what
threw
does
more.
that means? That means nothing, though, Marco.
Fury threw
You know
more.
what was another close fight that people don't like to listen to? Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia was a close
It
fight.
was very close, but the knockdowns didn't make
But
it
it was
close.
decisive.
Allen,
We
because
know
there was
who won.
knockdowns. There was more than one knockdown. There was numerous. 4 or 5.
Let me land this. All I'm saying is this: Bivol won, better be 1-1, but they act like Bivol's the.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
this is my thing. In a close fight, at that time, in the second fight, Bitterbeef is the undisputed champion. I'm just saying he didn't do enough to take the belts from the undisputed champions. I don't think in the second fight. I don't think he did enough.
That's the worst. That's the worst saying in boxing because like all you've got to do is win 7 rounds. You didn't have to win them.
Mick, I hate agreeing with you, but I do. Yeah,
you didn't have to win them convincingly. You didn't have to steal the belt. You didn't have to take the belts off them. You didn't have to beat them by a large margin. All you've got to do is win 7 rounds.
The challenger shouldn't have to land even more punches. Whoever outlands wins. Doesn't matter if they're challenger or champion, in my opinion.
Listen. If your argument is that he didn't deserve to take the titles off of the undisputed champion, you can also argue that he didn't do enough to unify the titles. Because they were both champions in the first fight. So if you're going to make that argument, you can make it both ways.
I agree, but like Marco, the argument I have against you, Marco, is you're saying the most punches wins a fight. But if somebody lands 100 punches in round 1 and then 1 round for the next 11, do they deserve to win on the cards?
Right.
Because
rounds win, right? No, that's scored by rounds. You're right. But in those fights, there was pretty evenly spread out the punches. There wasn't. We didn't see somebody throwing 90% of his punches in 3 rounds and not doing shit like De La Hoya versus Trinidad.
Aye.
But you're right.
So if I'm not mistaken, look, I had Bitterbeef winning 4 rounds in the middle. The last round, I believe he cut Bivol. I
thought Bivol won both those fights.
I won the first fight.
Me too. I thought he won both fights also.
I thought Bivol won the second.
So they're so
won the
close. I
first.
have a problem saying Bivol is a pound for pound great ahead of Beterbiev since they were so close. That's what my argument is. I have a problem with that.
So what was your argument there, Marco?
I agree with that.
I don't like putting dudes who like Usyk and Fury and like Bivol and Beterbiev who fought twice and both fights were razor thin. I have a problem putting one of them so far ahead in the pound rankings than the other one when they arguably lost to each other.
But pound for pound takes none to do with resume though.
Man, listen, my argument for Usyk being pound for pound is that he fought at cruiserweight.
Skill, yeah.
Well, he fought cruiserweights, but then he went up. He knocked out Dubois. Josh.
That's my argument for him being pound for pound. My argument is not exclusive to what he did at heavyweight. It's because he came from cruiserweight and did the same thing at heavyweight. So for me, that makes him pound for pound.
Arguably beat two of the best cruiserweights of all time.
So, that's rare.
Marco, but you're saying that arguably...
Hold on a second. All the other weight divisions, all of them, except for heavyweight, they all move up. Nobody starts at a certain weight and ends their career in that way. Or not nobody, but almost nobody.
But that's why you can make the argument for Usyk, because he came from cruiserweight.
It's more impressive. I agree.
So, Marco, the thing is, though, that what Usyk... I say what Usyk done at cruiserweight's much better than he done at heavyweight. Like, he beat two top 5... He beat two top 5 cruiserweights at all time when he was at cruiserweight.
Who?
Usyk beat 2 top 5 cruiserweights at all time.
Top 5 all time who? Bellew?
Marius Bridas as a top 5 cruiserweight all time, and so is Marek Gassiev.
What?
Name 5 are better.
I thought Bellew was better than both of them in his prime.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. You can't be serious. Bellew's better than Gassiev and Breedis.
Are you kidding?
Fuck off.
You're insulting Holyfield. You're insulting Matthew Saad Muhammad. You're
better than Matthew Said Muhammad.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Holyfield will give you better than Matthew Said Muhammad.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
They're better than Matthew Said Muhammad.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, it's no debate that Usyk is like top 2 pound for pound. It's no debate. Usyk did it. He beat everybody. At least with the Usyk, he beat Tyson both fights. Bivol, he went 1-1, so he shouldn't be at 4, and Beterbiev not on the pound for pound list.
You know what? I'll do you better than that. Bivol is number 2 for me.
There you go. There's more picking in your place here, Marco.
You got a better resume.
Matthew Said Muhammad. James Toney wasn't better than Gassiev.
Fucking Carlos De Leon. Man, you should be ashamed of
Who?
yourself.
Carlos De Leon?
You should be ashamed of
I'm
yourself.
not trolling.
David Hay. Saad Muhammad.
David Hay's a top 5 odd guy. Matthew Said Muhammad was a 175 fighter, as Mo just put in the chat.
He was a dominant cruiserweight as well, so he belongs there.
Against who?
Oh my God! Did you ever see him fight Holyfield? You ever see those?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how good he was. Like the only person who could beat him by barely was Holyfield. Come on, get out of here.
Wait, Holyfield's about number 5 for me.
You can't put.
Wait, Holyfield is a what?
About number 5 of the best cruiserweights ever.
Damn.
And the problem
Well,
again with
I don't even
cruiserweights,
really
the
rank
main problem with
cruiserweights, so-
cruiserweights, guys, is the majority of them
Right,
only
but
spend a
hold
little
on.
bit of time there and then
Pay
go to
attention to
heavyweight.
cruiserweights.
So, you know.
So,
Yeah, cruiserweight to me is similar to 140. It's a pass-through weight class.
But Alan, that's every single division except heavyweight is a pass through. Nobody stays. 99.9% of fighters don't stay in the same division their whole career.
I mean, a guy can be. We've seen career middleweights, career welterweights.
Yep, there you go. Thank you, Tim. James Toney, a cruiserweight, was better than that fucking guy.
no cruiserweight he wasn't he? No fucking chance.
What? He knocked out Giro. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, not knocked him out.
James Toney was a great fighter at middleweight and super
He was
middleweight.
a great cruiserweight too, and he was a great light heavyweight.
Very average fucking
Man,
cruiserweight.
he was a fucking cruiserweight because he was out of shape.
Exactly, but he
Right.
still was better than Gasayev and the other fucking guy that he named.
By better than Gassiev and Breedis. Fuck off. Marco, what are you talking about?
Toney?
What are you talking about?
You always
Just
pick.
'cause
You know what, Nick? You're fucking so biased. You always pick European fighters. Always,
How?
always.
How?
Like they're always.
I'm set.
You're like this genie in a bottle where you like pull out these names we didn't hear of. Where you're gonna be like, ooh, you got it.
So
It's
there's
fucking
there's
biased.
there's more in the chat saying Dwight Kawhi was a cruiserweight, but not
Talk
Said
about the
Muhammad.
random European guy just
Hey,
because you
James
know-
Toney was fit. Look, there you go. Go and highlight that. Go and highlight that. What Mo's put up there about James
Mo
Toney
is a
cruiserweight.
hater. I don't even know what he said, but Mo's been hating.
James Toney was fighting for WBU titles.
Yeah, what was the Giro
Who?
the WBU title? Shut the fuck up, Mo.
Who?
You too, Nick. Come on.
Who?
Come on.
I'm only
Get fucking
only
out of here,
agreeing-
Mark.
I'm only
80,
agreeing with
90%
Mick.
knockout artist Girov, who the huge upset.
Great.
Get the fuck out of here.
James,
Only
Beat
agreeing
him
with
down.
Mick
Beat
because
him
he
down
said
to where
fuck
he
off.
was
Fuck off,
Breedis
Marco.
Bernie's. He was like, ooh.
Breedis would beat the shit out of them. Still with
Come on,
Gassiev.
stop.
Marco.
James Toney would beat all them guys. I agree with you, Marco.
No cruiserweight he wouldn't, Bob.
David Hayes. Wait.
Yes, he would. He beat John Ruiz at heavyweight.
There you
Why
go.
not
David Hay.
never beat them guys at cruiserweight?
There you go.
Like
There you go.
if we're using John Ruiz as a stepping stone and
The
a
point is, he's
point.
5'9". and
John
he's
Ruiz had a heavyweight title.
He's
I don't think he was that great.
and he's a natural middleweight or light heavyweight, and he went up and still beat him. That's the point. How impressive he is.
so no, James Toney ended Giro. Giro was a good boxer. Like, aye, but James Toney isn't better than Gassiev or Breedis. It's simple as
He
that.
was
Almost
better.
like it because
Fights, winning
No
fights,
cruiserweight.
assists. James Toney did that.
Say nothing bad about James Toney, man.
Come on.
so
So many fighters ahead of those guys at all time. This started because you said
No
that
chance.
Usyk beat 2 all-time 5 cruiserweights, which he did not.
hey, but you did.
I'm not saying he
We
wasn't
talking
good.
about
but he-
cruiserweights.
John Ruiz.
We really talking about cruiserweights.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I don't talk about cruiserweights.
you got to
I
talk
don't
about stepchildren sometimes. You can't just ignore them.
So
That's fucked up, man. That's really fucked
They're
up. But it's
people,
all
right?
good.
You can't ignore every. You know,
so
everybody.
Do you know who couldn't get?
Y'all
Do
need
you
to
know who?
y'all need to be pushing David Benavidez to go straight to heavyweight. He go
I
to
was thinking
cruiserweight, he
Nah,
that.
becomes
I was
chill,
irrelevant.
just
chill,
thinking
chill,
that.
He
chill, chill,
becomes
chill,
irrelevant.
chill.
I
David,
Nobody give a
come
fuck
on.
about
David,
cruiserweight.
They are
David.
they
Think
are not
Jay
anywhere
Opetaia
near as
cruiserweight?
technically
Opetaia?
good as fucking Breeder.
He's not gonna fight Alpataya, so you might as well forget about that shit.
David
Why they not
Benavidez
gonna fight?
against Dante Wilder.
And David Benavidez that.
Why the
David,
fuck not?
I don't like that David's going to cruiserweight. The only thing I'm okay with is the fact that Zerdo himself is not a real cruiserweight. You see, he has Michelin tires all around his body, like he's a fat,
Why
So,
not? David Benavidez is a fucking heavyweight. Sloppy body. He should be a
nah, he's not
heavyweight.
a heavyweight. He's a light heavyweight comfortably. I
hey,
don't like this cruiserweight shit, but
he'll whoop Bivol ass.
yes, agreed.
David gonna whoop that ass.
Agreed.
Nah,
Walk
David
him
gonna
nah.
whoop
down.
I
that
ain't gonna
ass.
say that. I ain't
Walk
gonna say
him
that.
down.
Whoop that ass.
Walk him
Yeah.
down like a DEA raid. And
Quick
fucking
twitch
bash
Yeah.
through the door and take care of him.
Okay.
Nah,
If
man.
he could knock out fragile ass Caleb Plant, he ain't knocking out no
Oh,
damn
so
Exactly,
if
my
Caleb
nigga.
Plant didn't wrap around him like a drunk octopus, he would have.
Well,
All night.
Caleb Plant was boxing the mirrors back for the
Come
first
on, man.
fight
Caleb
Better
Plant
Beeve.
until he
is
got
Hey,
holding
exhausted.
on
Better
for
Beeve
dear
had
fucking
20
life.
fights, 20 knockouts. That motherfucker knocked out everybody, but he couldn't knock out
David's
Bivol.
stopping him. David's stopping Benavidez.
Nah, he ain't stopping. He ain't stopping
Yes.
Bivol, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't know about that shit. I
Yes.
don't know.
Oh,
But it don't
no,
matter.
Or
we got
It
Better
some.
don't
Beeve.
matter because he's
Hold
it
on,
don't matter.
real quick. I just got official news from DAZN. They have submitted me for credentials, so I should get them. DAZN,
Oh, nice.
baby. Not no
Okay.
fucking. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Marco.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know about
Good,
Marco.
that.
Marco. Good. I like that.
So I'll be seeing you there. Oh, CT already left.
Please provide some content for it though.
Please provide some fucking content. Why don't you come and be my cameraman?
I could, no, but like
Good.
that's what'll keep you going. Is
You
like,
know what I'll do? I'll pay you in punches in the mouth every fucking 4
I
minutes.
right then. I'll have my bodyguard with me. Marius Breedis. I'll be Breedis at one side and Gassiev at the other.
I won't know who they are, so that won't scare me. I'll be like,
Oh, you'll know who they are, boy. They'll
these
knock
guys
your
work the
ass
liquor
out.
store? What's the liquor store
They'll
guy?
know. Yeah. The thing is, they've got a box rec they can look up where
Oh,
we
fuck
can't
you.
see yours.
Fuck you. That's
You'd love to, but I
you'll
would
be
knock you
able.
back.
Bridger weight never really caught because
Nah,
you don't have enough guys that are
forget
over
Bridger weight. Eh?
235. It'd be
The
too
only
small,
moron. The only moron that counts Bridger weight's fucking Lawrence Okolie, and he's a fucking
No,
boring bum.
but Mick, you have to admit somebody like Fury who came in at one point in the 280s, right? Or Zhili Zhang who came in at 300. Him fighting somebody like Deontay who is naturally 205. That's just not fair. There should be something in between that bridging it. Don't you think?
Well,
Like
we wonder what
265, 265.
Something.
we wonder
Bridger
what
weight was 225. And then past that, it's super heavyweight.
But then you think of that, Marco. Like, look at all the heavyweights like Ali and that. They wouldn't have been they'd have been a Bridger weight.
Thank you, Skips. Appreciate you.
Do you know what I mean? They'd have all been Bridger weights.
Yeah. No, but that's then. That's the difference. So that's why I talk about eras. Back then, you didn't have many guys, almost none, who were 6'5", 250. Now that's fucking commonplace.
There's I don't think we should have a Bridger weight. I think the jump from light heavyweight to cruiser, like 25 pounds, is big.
That's big. Yeah.
So why should we have something in between cruiserweight and heavyweight?
In the ring too, I think, unless you're lying.
Yeah.
You don't really feel it when a guy's with me. Unless a guy was at least 15, 20 pounds heavier than me, I didn't feel a real big difference at my size. When you're smaller, you probably feel it. You know what I mean? Because it's all subjective to weight. But for me, like 15, 20 pounds heavier, I didn't really feel it. Once it starts going above that, then I'm like, okay, this is just a bigger person. This is kind of not fair.
So, like, I kind of get that point. It's going to be interesting to see what Zuffa bring in because they have a heavyweight limit in their MMA. So the heavyweights some of the heavyweights are having to cut to make weight. They have a limit of 265.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
265.
It would be career suicide for them to limit big dudes. Everybody wants to see the biggest possible guys fighting. That makes the most money.
They've done it. If they've done it, they've done it in MMA. They've kind of changed the weight classes as well a wee bit.
Like Holyfield, when he fought Ali the first time, he probably was like 250. Like they was in shape back then. Like these
Wait,
guys,
who fought? Holyfield fought who?
Holyfield fought Ali the first time.
Ali?
Yeah. No. Foreman.
Oh yeah, Foreman was about 245, 250. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. They was in shape. It ain't nothing wrong with being a little in shape, and you can still
Well,
be big.
Holyfield was about 215, and Ali. You got me saying Ali now. Foreman, but that's still not the difference between Wilder and like Billy Zhang. I mean, they were literally almost 75 pounds apart.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that is.
You know, and Billy Zhang was fat, so that's part of it. Maybe it should matter if you're fat or not, because if you're fat, it's also a disadvantage that you're so heavy. I don't know.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. That's true, but most of the time.
Sometimes, shit. Not like the goat Butter Bean. My goat. I see you in the chat. Butter Bean.
Butter Bean.
Butter Bean. Fast hands, Butter Bean had better hand speed than Ruiz. Stop hating on Butter Bean. I wish somebody in the chat would say something about Butter Bean. The WWE legend. Let me get that off.
Marco, that's what you should do. You should do a breakdown video of Marius Bridas versus Alexander Usyk and see the high level technical ability of both. What a great fight.
Bacoli had so much momentum after he got out Jared Anderson. He should have never took that other fight, man.
He took it. Yeah, apparently, he fed his whole village back in fucking. Where's he from? The Congo?
Nah, he stays in Scotland. Deirdre. Stays about 20 minutes away from me,
But I
Bacoli.
heard he donated a lot of that back. Is he from the Congo? Where's he from originally, Bacoli?
Well,
He's from
Congo. Yeah, I heard he donated a lot of that shit back to the Congo.
Well, Zaire originally, then Congo, Scotland.
Yeah.
His brother still stays there. His brother was a great cruiserweight as well. You beat him for the title, but he's a much better fighter. Ilunga Makubu.
Well,
he's a much better fighter than Bacoli.
I think Bacoli is a high level journeyman, and I think he'll always have a fight or opportunity. You see Bacoli on the card, he's going to have an opportunity. So I think he's
Parker, right? Yeah.
See, the biggest issue with Bacoli is that he's been part of so many of the heavyweights camp. Like, he's always been used for sparring, for Joshua, White, Fury, Usyk. He's been used a lot by them all, like for years and years and years.
He's the modern day Luis Ortiz. That's who he is.
Damn, King Kong. Yo, if King Kong would have turned pro earlier, maybe we would have seen some real movement.
Aye, like if he didn't have a heart defect and whatever else and lied about his age.
In the gym, you see, he puts out videos. He's like, you could see the CTE, or he's like trying to punch the bag. He should stop.
Hey, golly, that is what the hell? That's fucked up, man.
As you say, though, Marco,
so you can see the CTE and then his punches.
I'm not trying to be funny or make fun of him. I really see
that's
it.
That's wow, bro.
He needs to retire.
That's like me calling Rolly fucking a Down syndrome boxer, man.
No, it's not.
Horrible.
Pointing out a physical defect in somebody who's boxing at 40 is very different than you calling Rolly a crayon eater.
Aye, but Marco, we all know he's no real 40.
No,
like, you know what I mean?
You called him a crayon eater, dog. That's fucked up, man.
And Bacoli is not the Burt Cooper, Mo. Mo, you are disgusting me today. Bacoli's Burt Cooper. Bacoli's no damn Burt Cooper. Burt Cooper had big fucking massive balls. Burt Cooper trained for everything. Burt Cooper almost knocked out Evander Holyfield in his own fucking backyard. Burt Cooper almost had Michael Moore. A lot of almost. Bacoli never almost did shit.
Here, if you listen to Bacoli's trainer, that he's not everybody.
Bacoli destroyed the apple cart, man. Jared Anderson was a good win for him.
Half the size, and he was putting more lights out than Con Ed. Half the size of Bacoli. Half the size. Come on. And Burt Cooper's chin, you wouldn't get fucking floored like you got hit by a tranquilizer dart from a little pity pat on the fucking top of the head. Bacoli didn't want to be in there, and that's why I'm making fun of him, because I don't think he didn't give a fuck. He's just paycheck, I'm out.
That was a bad fight for him because he had momentum, man. And
Michael Hunter skilled him. He skilled Bacoli.
No. I think people understood what was going on. He really took the fight with an hour's notice. He flew in,
literally
took the fight. So
literally, and then was on first class eating mad snacks, and then got off and was like, "Fuck it, let's see what happens."
Man, call somebody else for that shit because I got momentum. I could have fought Usyk.
He wasn't though. I mean, bro, I don't care what type of momentum he would have had. He would have got knocked the fuck out by Usyk too. So
with a full training camp, The way he was fighting, I don't know.
What you expect him to lose an inch around the waist? Don't matter. He was gonna get his ass beat by Usyk with or without a camp.
I agree. Like Bicoli's trainer always has came out for years and said, "Oh, he's dropped this one in sparring, dropped that one in sparring." It's like the fucking fairy tales, never ending. Bicoli's.
If you fight somebody else, Bicoli knocked another 2 guys out, and then fight Usyk, he made way more money, and then he might have got a little experience to go 12 rounds with Usyk. Who knows?
This has to be Momo. Is that you?
Take that fight. That's crazy.
That's Mo, right?
What you want him to turn? You want him to turn down career earnings to step in for a few minutes to get knocked the fuck out? And it's not like he really got hurt, huh?
No, I think it's Mo coming in here. Identify yourself, Mo.
Do you know the one I would give him a chance with? I gave him a chance against Wardley, Bicoli. That would be the only one.
Put Bicoli up in there with Joshua and see what happens.
Oh, Joshua's going night, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a fight. He can win fights. I'm saying that's a tough fight to be forced in.
I don't know, man.
There's Keeney put in the chat. He couldn't even beat a Jabber the last time.
Put him in
Michael Hunter bullied him as well.
Put him in there with.
Oh, come on. The Jogbo was hugging him to death. That's nasty.
Marco, put him in there.
Come on, Mo. Still couldn't beat him.
We can't really hear you, FaZe. I don't know if you could turn your mic up a little louder. It's really hard to hear you. You're like mad low.
You know the guy from Brooklyn, Big Baby?
Yeah.
Put him in there with him. Bicoli put shit
for what?
Yes.
Oh, hell no. Big Baby will fuck him up.
Well, what does that even do? Like what happens to the winner? Nobody's gonna want to fight the winner anyway.
It's true. Nobody wants to fight them now.
And Darren,
but what Big Baby ain't fucking nobody up. You say he get fucked up. What type of shit like Bicoli?
Darren wants
Big Bailey, not tissue paper hands.
Darren wants fucking Bicoli to get killed. He says put Bicoli in with Daniel Dubois. That'd be a good round, but good rebound for Bicoli. Holy shit! Do you want him to die? Man, Daniel Dubois knocks his shit out of him, and I didn't even like nasty. Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Trying to get Bicoli killed, bro.
I agree.
I don't respect. You guys know I don't call fighters bums, nothing like that. What I don't respect is when fighters come in so grossly overweight. That bothers me. Like Zhang, like
bro, you can't. But
Bicoli's always been like that, though, Marco.
No, he was a little overweight, but for his last fight, he was grossly overweight. Like it was a career high.
Marco, he's always been like that.
Well, I don't respect that. I think as a
heavyweight
fighter, you should have some that shows a lack, and he proved it in his last fight. That shows a lack of discipline, motivation, something. There's something lacking when you come in that overweight.
Yeah, he's always in the shadow. He's always going to be in the shadow of his brother.
George Foreman wasn't as fat as Bicoli, and he also had a whole career when he was younger in shit.
That's a veganism coming to Marco.
It worked for Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury was never that fucking fat all the time.
I was.
All the time? No.
Man, he was about 25 stone at a point.
No, he was never. First of all, he never looked as fat as Bicoli, but he also had a lot of moments in his career where he did make weight.
Look as fat is different. This is different language now. Look as fat.
He still was heavy.
He was but again, not his whole career.
Timmy in the chat class. He said Bicoli's
your whole career, like Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe got fat after he won. I didn't respect that. But before that, he was in shape.
Bicoli is a vegan. It must be vegetables filled with ice cream.
Vegan ice cream is delicious, bro.
I bet Tyson Fury been heavier than Bicoli at times in his career.
Oh, 100%.
I'll be right back.
100%. Definitely. He was in his last fight. He looked like a miserable fat fuck in his last fight.
25 stone at a point. 14 pounds in a stone.
Alan Day.
Yo.
Floyd Mayweather that fought Manny Pacquiao, or Terrence Crawford that just fought Canelo?
Broccoli favored Lamb.
Wait, in terms of a fight?
In terms of a fight.
Yeah, Bud beat that Floyd Mayweather.
Bud whoop his ass.
Yeah, I think the only competitive bout between Bud and Floyd would be at 35. I think Bud beat his ass at 40, 47, 54, but 35 is
Yeah.
the only one that'll be competitive.
Yeah, no,
That's
for
my
real.
opinion.
He was sharp right there. I think Bud too, though. I do.
Alan Day, you do know the only man to be competitive against Bud at 35? Do you know who he was?
Oh,
The only guy that got within a couple of rounds of Bud was Ricky Burns.
yeah. I mean, it was a good fight, but I think it was connected to Budge's, first time going across seas. No, but Ricky Burns was tough. I ain't gonna take nothing from him. He was tough. He was a champion. So I
See,
mean,
see when,
first
see when,
championship bout. So
see when
just
you
just some
seen somebody
context
like,
there.
see standing watching somebody like Bud go to work and switch hitting and doing all the stuff that he was doing in that fight. That like it was crazy. Like really hadn't seen Loma yet, and we hadn't seen guys that could come out and you seen guys like Sweet Pea who's free moving and defensive shit like that, who looked really good. But when Bud's standing there switch hitting, and people forget Bud was a smaller fighter then, even though
Oh
he
yeah.
went up to 168. But like Bud's well shorter than Burns. Burns outweighed him by a good bit. But like that was for me, that was like the first time I'd seen a proper elite fighter in front of me. Like with everything that he was doing was measured, footwork, switch hitting, the way that he would bully people back to the ropes. Like it was unbelievable.
No, I'll give Ricky Burns some credit. I mean, and to be fair to Burns, I want to say he was going through like some hand problems or shoulder problems at the time, or nose something happened to him
He, he
going
had
into that
a
fight.
he had a broken
So
Beltran broke his jaw about
there
four
you
months
go.
before it,
Yeah, it was.
and
I
then
knew
he
it was
fought
something
Bud.
going on.
He,
Yeah.
fought Bud 4 months later with a broken jaw.
So yeah, it's just
Hey,
it's
Alan.
yeah.
Hey, Alan. I ain't doing no hate like this, right? But you know how they call your boy Money Made the best defensive fighter ever, right?
Yeah.
That's what they say. But when I look at all his fights, he got cracked by everybody. Everybody he fought buzzed him, like the main guys. Madonna, even Chop buzzed him, Zab buzzed him. Like he gets hit flesh clean by everybody. How is he? I have never seen Bud busted up. Like I've seen Mayweather. Like I just don't get that. Like he gets stunned by everybody, get everybody best shot. He just will condition. He can recover good. But how are you the best fighter? You get hit clean, and that just throws me off, bro.
Like I think
Clean by everybody.
I think the thing with Floyd was it always. I don't think he was always had to be at 100% to win. I think he won a lot of fights by just changing in fights. People thought they had the answer to him. People thought they had him worked out. Like they thought Ricky Hatton was they thought he was going to be the man to get to him because he'd been shown to be vulnerable to the body and pressure fighters, and like Floyd just schooled him. And it was, man, you see some of the stuff that he did in fights that changed fights, changed the whole momentum of things. And I think he always had an answer. I don't think we ever seen the bottom of Floyd.
I think that he branded himself as the best defensive fighter ever, just like he branded himself as the best ever. And sometimes people just see the branding of something and just take it for a grain of salt. So like, yeah, they take it for what it is, not necessarily for what you did. It takes nothing. It takes nothing away from it. He was a great defensive fighter, but I don't know. I don't think he was the best defensive fighter ever. No.
No, not the best defense. Master boxer, yeah.
It was like I remember years ago I read an article on Floyd, and it was called The Last Great Black Fighter, and it was really detailed about how his fighting style would change. I'll try and see if I can find it, but it was really interesting. And then we got Terence Crawford on the back of it, and the guy who wrote the article, it was maybe about 15 years ago, but it was a really well put together article of the evolution of the fighters and how what he'd done different. I'll try and find it. I can't really remember who wrote it, but it was a great article to read and see what Floyd was actually doing. I'll see if I
Let me
can find it and
comment
put it
about
in the
this. Let
chat.
me comment on this. So you say Madrimov and Spence landed great shots on Bud, but I think the message is that Bud was never busted open, beat
No,
up. He was never in a bad position.
no.
Yes, Madrimov landed the straight
He
right
landed,
hand,
yeah.
but he wasn't sitting on his punches. He was essentially just flicking that thing out there. He didn't even want to throw that punch,
I'm
and that
talking
punch
about,
had no impact.
and then you can
So
say like this, Bud, he got nailed by Mean Machine and he got nailed by Gamboa. But I can name about 6 guys that had Floyd against the ropes with his hands up, like trying to
he
figure
got
it out, get it back
he
together.
got hit. He got hit against by I want to say he got hit by was it Hank Lundy? I think a lot of people think Hank Lundy landed some good stuff on him too. I think it
My
was
bad,
Hank
guys.
Lundy.
Oh yeah,
But
but that was a different Bud. That was a different Bud. I give him a
And
pat. He
that
took
wasn't
that fight
Bud
personal. He wanted
Crawford.
to throw a beating on Hank Lundy.
Yeah, he wanted
He didn't give a fuck.
Lundy. Lundy was talking that shit. And
Yeah,
he
he
got hit
called
a
his
couple times by
baby
Sean
mama a
Porter.
fat cow, a bunch of crazy shit. Like that was crazy.
And he got hit
damn.
by Sean Porter, but it was like, it wasn't like Floyd. Like Floyd really had to go in that shell for a couple of seconds. Like it was like that. Like it's too many guys to give you that. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, like you say, marketing.
What are we talking about?
I was saying that they like Mayweather. They say he's the best defensive fighter ever. But I was just saying like 6 or 7 guys really like stunned him, hit him real clean, and like had him against the ropes trying to recover.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how are you the best defensive fighter if 6 or 7 guys really hit you good where you like had to, try to recover, like try to survive for a couple seconds? I've seen Floyd get hit by a bunch of guys. Madonna had him like that. Pacquiao had him like that early. Shane had him like that. Chop had him like that. There's a couple of other guys, but he gets hit flesh, like really good hits.
See,
And
that's one way to look at it, FaZe. See, that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is that he got hit, he took those shots, and he still found a way to win. He still
No.
won those fights,
He can
though,
recover great. His recovery is elite.
That's the
Elite
thing.
recovery. Elite recovery. Yeah, elite recovery. Elite recovery. And then he changed the momentum of the fight. Most of those guys gassed out. Like I always say, a lot of them guys gassed out. If Madonna didn't gas out, it'd have been a different fight. I promise you. But I seen a lot of them guys gas out. Zab, Judah, they just gassed out.
That's true.
I don't know, man. I've seen Floyd Warner bust a couple times. I'm just pointing out, like, they make it like he can't get touched. Nah, he be getting touched.
Well, a lot of it is myth making, right? And it's difficult. It's easy to say that when you just look at the box rec and you see all the wins and you look at punch stats and all those kinds of things. But obviously, if you watch the fights, then it tells a different story. But the thing about Floyd is that he's become kind of like a mythical hero almost. Like what is that? What's the word I'm looking for? Damn it! What is he like? Like an urban legend almost.
Yes.
Where it's like, whoa, like you don't even like. We just say that that's a given because his been so expertly marketed.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's
it's
so
expertly
marketed. We don't think about those. We just think about the win.
So I found that article. It was like in 2009, Charles Farrell done it. I put it into the Bafe chats, but it was really, really interesting to read why they were thinking he was the last of a kind, and then nobody had seen like Bud was also on the back of that. So it's one of the best articles I've ever read on boxing.
Oh shit, we got a Julian Rodriguez fan here. Julian Rodriguez, KO tonight. Jersey boy. Oh, well, there we go. Jersey's in the house.
Hey,
I hope so, man.
I'm
I don't
looking
know
at
much
this.
about him. I saw him on Ness's show. He talks a lot. He looked goofy with the sunglasses and the gold chains and all that, but is he a good fighter? I saw him knock out that guy. The guy who he upset, the black
is
dude.
very interesting. was very good. I like that. I enjoyed that fight a lot. That was a quality fight, quality win. Good performance by both guys. But that just shows how dangerous it is to match someone with that level of skill against someone with someone with way more experience. I think that happens 9 out of 10 times more than the opposite.
So it's interesting that the weights of these fighters, because Troy Nash that's fighting on this card, Mo? Like he weighed in at 120. He weighed in at 128 for a lightweight bout. Like that's like between really feather and super feather.
Yeah.
And like same with like Julian Rodriguez, he was a 140 fighter now. He's fighting at welterweight. Like I know they're going back to the 8 divisions, but like they've not been very clear on what they're going to be, if they're going to put that heavyweight limit on and all types of shit.
I think that's by design. They haven't really been very clear on anything, and I think it's just that Zuffa is more than likely in a space right now where they're going to be experimenting with things, which I think is dangerous. I don't like that.
I don't think they're experimenting. I think they have a strategy, and if it works, it worked. If it don't, it don't. So it's too much money on the line to be experimenting. So I'm gonna say false to that.
But like there isn't really that much money at risk, though, is there, Alan? When you think it.
You say what?
There isn't really that much money at risk. Like all they've really got is like the 10 million for Paramount.
Well, I think that I think there's investments in terms of probably the partnerships that they have on the line, whether it's from the insurance that they have connected with, the taxes and guarantees and commitments all over the place. So it's more than money.
I mean, they're fighting in like a tiny, undersized theater. I don't know how much more experimental that can get. Like they're fighting at the Apex. This place is like minuscule.
Yeah, but I don't think it's not experimenting. It's the runway. You got to remember that. You got to remember, didn't Danny Garcia get chewed out for doing his first big mega promotion at Barclays, and hardly anybody was there?
Well, I mean, a 1,000-seat place, a 1,000-seat place and a 30,000-seat place is like a difference in thousands of degrees, literally. I mean, there are like the Fontainebleau. There are other smaller theaters in Las Vegas that they could have put it in. Maybe they're saving money though. Maybe that's true.
Did you see?
Or maybe they're simply being smart.
Facility.
Real quick. Sorry to interrupt you guys, but I had to jump on and after someone dropped a comment about Julian Rodriguez. That's a fighter through and through. If you watch that fight with him and Avius Griffin, I mean, if you watch it all the way to the 10th round, I think
Rodriguez.
Yes, versus Avius Griffin on the undercard of Jake Paul. Julian Rodriguez got knocked down and then stopped Avius.
Oh, he got dropped? I didn't know he got
dropped. He got dropped, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Griffin had like only one win, not by knockout, so he had a hard puncher. Did he look like a hard puncher to you in that fight?
Fuck yeah, he looked like a hard puncher.
He got hit. I saw when he got stopped. He got hit. Julian was just waiting for him to get close. It was fucking countering him with short, crisp punches.
He also looks very big for the division.
He looks. You know what he reminds me of? Mo, you might get this, even though you shouldn't get it because you're so fucking young. Junior Jones. He had that Junior Jones back, like a wide fucking back. Darren the Barbarian, Troy Nash. I don't know who that is, although it sounds familiar. I felt was robbed in the Grand Prix.
He's fighting on.
You are white, Darren. You're talking about fucking NASCAR. You are white after all.
Okay. He's fighting on this card tonight. That's what we're saying. Like with the weight classes, have not been clear because like Troy Nash weighed in at 128 pounds. They said they're going back to the eight original weights. So he's fighting at lightweight at 128 pounds, and Julian Rodriguez wanted to fight at 140. He's not going to look very big at 147.
Oh, for the first time in history, Marco. It's not the first time, you fucker. And I have two more. I need first. So that was a backhanded compliment. Although I appreciate don't let me remind you that my fighter won against you. Don't make me remind you that. Wasn't really my fighter. I picked him up last minute. I should have fucking trained you, Darren. If I knew you had balls like that, I would have trained you instead. That would have been fun. But anyway, we need 2 more to hit the goal. But I appreciate you, Darren. You're the man. Thank you, sir.
So, Mick, I have a question for you because you might know more about this than I do because you watch UFC and stuff like that. If I understand correctly, UFC also has 8 weight classes, but they don't have the same benchmarks that boxing does, right? So, what is lightweight? You know what I mean? Like, what is lightweight? Our lightweight is 135, but the fact that he's fighting at 128 makes me think it may be different.
Their lightweight's 155.
Let me go, Mick.
Oh, wait, have I asked you for Chuck? So the weights are 125 for featherweight, bantamweight, then you've got 135
bantamweight
for 135, then 145 featherweight, I think. 155 is lightweight. Welterweight is 175 or 170, and then light heavyweight was 205 and 265 for heavyweight. They have a weight cap on as well.
Damn, that's crazy.
Middleweight's in the middle, 185. So like they're lightweight 155 in the UFC, but obviously they're going to be closer to the 135 for boxing. But 128 is like that's 7 pounds. That's a whole weight class. I mean,
I'm sure they have him in there with like a developmental guy, so I don't. Hopefully, it won't be that dangerous. But that's the kind of thing that worries me about Zuffa is that I don't know. It worries me that they're not going to be developing fighters properly.
So
maybe some people think is a good thing. I don't know.
These fighters that are signed at the moment are still signed under the Ali Act. So I believe they're all on short-term deals at the moment, just till they finally get into a league as such. But that could maybe take a year before it's even like passed through and made into law.
What's considered short term in terms? Is it fight deals or yearly deals? What type of deals are we talking about?
I believe the fight deals, 3 fight deals. Okay. Some are 2, some are 3, and that's why we're seeing a lot of fighters coming out and saying, like, we're getting paid our highest pay in these fights. Well, it's really because they still have to go under the Ali Act and things like that. So,
well, if I'm a fighter, wouldn't I want a short deal for a promotional company like this? I wouldn't want a long-term deal.
Yeah, that was also one of the amendments that, like, I think was quite mad. They put an amendment in saying that they must have like a 6-month contract to 6 years. Like, can you imagine? I understand, like, there's also MMA fighters no fought in 10 years are still stuck under contract with them. But like 6 years is a long time. Who's signing to fight for 6 years?
Yeah,
that's half of some of these guys' careers. That's crazy.
Like, I think that's a bit too much. Obviously, looking at the Virgil kind of contract in that, it's very easily broken down into years and time limits and things like that. But when you're just sign here and this is it, and we release it or you fight it out, I didn't like that side of it. But
I have my bold and a beautiful question of the day. Do anyone know if Tank was found yet?
Mr. Wahid's still in the run in Mexico.
Oh, all right. Well, just checking in. Still on a run. That's crazy. Mr. Wahid.
Mr. Wahid.
That's Marco's favorite fighter.
Used to be.
What's Mr. Wahid's KO percentage?
That's messed up, man.
I know there's loads of. Like, I'm looking forward to trying seeing these fights tonight. I wonder if they're going to be on this YouTube channel, as people are saying. The broadcast team doesn't look too good, but I'm willing to get a go.
Is it on the Zone? Oh, Paramount.
Paramount for the Americans, Canadians, and Latin America. YouTube for the schmucks in Europe.
So it's going to be on crack streams for me.
Paramount is essentially what Showtime, right?
Yeah.
Same corporate people.
So we have Paramount over here, but they've not got a deal to show this, even though even the UFC tomorrow is pay-per-view. Like, we never have UFC pay-per-views ever, but there's UFC on tomorrow and it's pay-per-view. Yeah. Just for live on crackstews.com. I like that one.
I did miss Deep Woods' chat. I'm sorry, Deep Woods. That was fucking an hour ago. My bad, man. I don't know why I missed that. Live free or die, New Hampshire. Come get some. My bad, Deep Woods. I'm sorry I missed that.
So that was when you were jumping off the deep end on James Toney and disrespecting Usyk.
More. What's your take on Bridis and Gassiev in the cruiserweight division?
Mick is a taxi cab driver. Mick might be a taxi cab driver. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, they're way better cruiserweights than James Toney. Fuck, that was disrespectful. I'm like, bro, he beat one guy and he barely beat him. That fight was like an all-out war.
I'm saying that James Toney is better than the guys that Mick named. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying that James Toney's top 10 or whatever.
I mean, you can advocate that James Toney is top 10 somewhere. It depends on what you're talking about.
James Toney is top 50 all time for sure. Will we say top 20 maybe all time?
Hell no.
You can't say top. You can't say top 20.
Maybe 25, 30.
Overall.
That's tough. But top 50, we're talking
top
about
50
a lot of
definitely, in my opinion.
Top 50 has a lot of all-time greats. So.
Anyway, Morgan, we'll let Morgan get an answer here.
Wait, what was it? Oh, no. I mean, I did answer. I don't think James Toney was a better cruiserweight than those guys. That's crazy. I mean, he was a blown-up middleweight, literally.
Shit, that's probably a stretch. He's probably a blown-up junior middleweight.
The disrespect that, like, the fight between Usyk and Bridis is one of the best technical fights I've ever seen. And Usyk was lucky to get the victory, split decision. That was closer than any of the Fury fights, in my opinion.
Oh, I also got invited to a fight party from the Zone. That I just saw this. It's on Tuesday at somewhere. It's a official launch fight party by The Ring, and oh wow, the Zone is hooking me up. I don't know what happens in these fight parties and who's going to be there, but I should fucking go. Right? Don't you think? Tuesday.
I know they had one for the Ring card last year, the one that was in Queens, Marco. I think it was like a media event as well. Some media people that I know were there, and they did like a pseudo press conference type of deal. It might be at the same place, more than likely.
That'll be good to go to Marco. Get some content. If anything, please get some content when you're there.
Yeah, if you're looking to mingle with media people, that's probably the place you're going to want to do it, Marco.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to go. And we'll see. So now he said he's waiting to see on. So he got me in for all the media shit in terms of the fight. He said, "I'll tell you. I submitted your name on the list. Oh no, pre-fight events are good. Just hold tight for the fight night at the moment until I hear more." So he's not. So I might not go to the. So the fight might not be credentials. The other shit.
If I was you, I would go to that thing on Tuesday. And
I will
even get 2 videos and stick them up on your channel or wherever that the Zone can see it. Because
because that's what they want, Marco. They want you to promote their shit.
Yeah,
so they want you there for
content. They want you to lick your asshole. That's basically what it is.
I know it's a shitty thing and things like that, but essentially, like I've known loads of guys that had like these press passes go and then like no put up any content and then just get completely fucking stopped.
Yeah, why they calling you an Uber driver, Mick?
I don't know why. I've never Uber isn't even big out here.
Mick is a taxi driver. Mick is an Uber driver.
Nice.
Yeah, Uber sucks out there, bro.
Uber isn't really big out here, yeah.
Yeah, everybody still uses cabs, I guess.
Yeah, aye. So, like, you've been to London more, you'd have seen them fucking everywhere. black cabs. In Scotland, it's kind of done by area, but it's mostly private hire, like phone a number and book. But
Is
nah,
it is it under the taxi commission like they're doing in New York, like in New York?
yeah, every kind of every area kind of has a license, but London, like how you've got yellow cabs in New York, they've got black cabs here.
Oh.
In Edinburgh, and that's kind of for the same Glasgow, but where I am in the middle, it's like you get a license for that area, and really, it's you usually phone a number or there's a taxi rank lined up. Uber isn't really a thing here. But I'll tell you what Uber are made for here. Uber's made for like delivering, like shopping and McDonald's, and like they're made used for food deliveries rather than taxis.
Yeah, they say Mick is Union 21435.
Union.
Damn.
Oh, I am a union guy.
I'm a fucking union. Oh, you're in the union in your job? It's unionized?
My job isn't unionized, but I am still a union rep. And my great uncle was like the national union guy in Scotland for the coal, like for the pits and coal and labour union.
So I wish I had one of those jobs at this point. I gotta take my daughter to a dance party tonight at her school.
Yeah, if just phone my number, I'll be able to Uber her there. I'll get an Uber shout to Ahmed or Abdul Wahid, and then I'll get an Uber to take your daughter there.
Cool.
Use the discount code / the landlord for 35% off.
The fucking landlord.
Yeah.
Hey Marco, what is this day 10 of is it Wahib? Day 10 about Wahib on a run? You should have a ticker tape going across your channel.
So there's a warrant for his arrest, legit?
Yeah, he's on a run.
He's on the run, legit?
He got wigs in that one. He still had time to send a Snapchat to somebody. No Snapchat, Instagram post. He put an Instagram post out yesterday about academics, right? And
he sent the Instagram post.
I put it on his story, and obviously Two Tone picked that up. And he's
what did he say?
2 seconds, I'll see if I can find it. But it was Two Tone done a short on it that I just want to put it up about academics, saying he was a fat waster or something like that. I can't quite remember.
He put a picture of him in like some skinny jeans or something. He was like fat, goofy, or some shit like that.
Dang. Oh, this is the pettiness that get my antennas up. If we're gonna go bold and beautiful, I want to hear about this.
I've got to say, like one of the guys, like if I was on the run, one of the guys I wouldn't be making fucking Instagram posts about would be academics.
Yeah.
And Mark, I think Phone Truck is in the back.
Yeah, as a hardcore boxing fan, if I was a run, I'm
What's up, Alan? You broke up.
What happened?
Alan broke off. I couldn't hear him there.
I agree, Alan. I agree wholeheartedly. Phone Truck, what you eating, bro? It's on the menu.
Where
or what?
Where you at?
I don't hear anybody.
There's an Uber Eats man there.
Yo.
We hear you crystal clear.
Yeah, I don't hear anybody.
Download the app, Phone Truck.
Download the app, Phone Truck.
I can hear you, but
Phone Truck, I can hear you, but download the app.
Fake Mexican.
Fake Mexican fuck.
Here, anyway, Marco.
That's what he tells his food. Get in my belly, food. Right, Mick? Am I getting good at that? What do you think?
No.
No? Come on, it's a little good.
Nah, no deal.
Fuck you. You already told me it was good at another stream. You're just trying to make me feel
Nah, man, you still think I have an accent? That's.
Do we still think you have an accent? Well, you thought you lost it talking to Americans?
No, I didn't have an accent.
No, and yours is strong. Like the other guy, R. Hayes, he confirmed that you're from like a hillbilly part of Scotland. That's why yours is thicker.
Stay right in the fucking middle.
He said you're from a hillbilly part and you have thicker accents. That's what he said. So I believe him.
Bullshit. Like 92% of Scotland's uninhabited.
Well, that sucks for you.
Well, I stay right in the middle of the 8%. So.
What up, G-Von? Don't worry, Zufa's here to save the day. We'll see.
G-Von, my dog.
I don't like
the main man.
It sounds like I contracted Zufa. I gotta stay home. Like it sounds terrible. I don't like
it. Got a bad case of Zufa on my ass.
Yeah, it's spreading. It's all around my crotch. Ah!
Well, that'll be the only thing that's been around your crotch recently.
Say what?
That's the only thing that's been near your crotch recently.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Marco, let's be honest with ourselves. Brutally honest. Do you give a fuck about the Zufa card tonight?
No, but I care because I want to see the structure. I want to see what's cooking. I want to see what's on the menu. But no. Like the art, you're not a bit curious to see what the hell's going on?
A little bit, but I'm like,
What channel is it on? Or
it's on
network?
Paramount Plus. It's on Cracks Juice for me, but it's on Paramount Plus for all you fucking suckers up there.
I don't think we're going to see what anything is tonight or anytime soon. Like, they've got no.
That's what I'm saying, Mick.
Like, there's no structure there as such, and what they're hoping to do, they can't do at the moment. They actually, do you know what? They would might have been actually better putting it off until they got it passed.
I agree.
Because if we're 6 to 8 months just watching absolute shit, that's like these kind of cards.
It's just slop.
We got
Yans in the back
and Carlos Ocampo, Misael Rodriguez, Austin Dianda. Yeah, who the fuck?
Yans in the back, Marco.
Precisely. Who the fuck? I think Eddie Hearn put it beautifully. These are 3 10-round fights that mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah, is that what he said? He's hating, but he's right.
I mean, he has 2 fighters fighting for titles this week, so I would feel the same way.
Did you see Khalil Cole? Missed by fucking 7 times.
That's fucking terrible, bro. He's trying to put
man,
Jesse Hart in a body bag.
Like imagine missing by half a stone. That's crazy.
Yeah, these fighters just don't give a fuck anymore, bro.
How can you miss by 7 fucking pounds?
Yeah, last week it was the same thing. There were 2 fighters on the Golden Boy card that just blew weight.
Man, it's. I think if they're going to serve up 6 to 8 months of these types of cards, by the time the league format comes in, or they can do what they're trying to do, they might have actually turned people off. Like,
yeah, I'm really interested to hear what the UFC fans think of this. Like, do they really give a shit? I feel like it's kind of, they're gearing it more towards them than boxing fans.
So, like, mostly, like, people have, like, the wrong kind of misconception about the UFC MMA kind of fans. They're much older than, like, the trying to think of the word, but, like, the age bracket are much older than, like, viewers of MMA. And, like, they've always been haters of boxing. That is why, like, they were into MMA. They hated boxing. Very, very few were crossover fans. They despised how boxing was run. I can't see a huge amount of UFC fans as such tuning into this. They didn't really have the greatest opinion of Dana White, and all an MMA fan at that kind of time, growing up and growing through, is all they wanted to tell you was They're an MMA fan. They're not interested in boxing.
Ain't this finna start like soon?
What was that, Yayan?
I said, ain't the Zuffa card finna start soon?
Yeah, it's the third one.
Why do you just moan at me?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so because it's in Vegas. I don't think it's gonna start this early.
Okay, that makes sense. Maybe
I think
if they have.
I think the prelims start at I think 5:30 Pacific. It's in Vegas.
So that's like what 8 o'clock here.
Yeah. So it says
Fuck you, G-Phone.
Topology says main card starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. Or excuse me, wrong card.
Demographic was the word I was looking for.
That was Marco. That was not me. We'll go ahead though.
Oh no, hey, you might be right, Yayan. This might be starting soon.
Like, what is up with y'all, man?
Devon, come on. Leave my dog Yayan alone.
Man, come on, man. This dude, he talk this shit. You know what?
Nah, matcha is disgusting.
Like, I hope Eddie Hearn cuts Khalil Cole for that.
I mean, he's not that great of a fighter to begin with, to be fair. Yeah, so the Zuffa main card starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. Prelims start at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Tonight. I mean, I'll be
Correct.
back 9 p.m. East, so I'm probably going to miss it. I probably won't, I'll do my live around 10, as usual, 10:30, maybe 11, and then maybe we'll catch like or we can just go over it either way, even if I don't watch it live. Because I got to take my daughter to this dance, then I'm going to come home, eat dinner, fuck my wife.
First off, fun for it.
First off, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I had him on a panel the other day.
He hasn't been back since. That's how much who pissed him off?
Me.
No, it was HLD. It was HLD.
Nah, it was me.
HLD's a bitch. HLD, if you can hear me, you're a bitch for staying away this long. Now I'm starting to think that your feelings hurt.
He's shut your bitch. Him and Mirage were going at it on Rapstar the other day. It was funny. Shut your bitch ass up.
Some people are funny. They get so mad. Like, some people are super funny. He's one of them. HLD is funny.
G-Von can go for hours.
Yeah, G-Von. I've heard stories about you, G-Von. I haven't really seen you get that mad when I'm around.
When G-Von gets...
what's up? Let go of the 10-pound weights, grab some 50-pound dumbbells and up, and lift those motherfuckers up.
You know what I liked about G-Von? That time when I said how I think his Floyd's broke, and then on TBV they started getting racist. It's like, what, the black man can't fucking... I'm like, what? And G-Von called in. He was the first one. He goes, "You guys are disgusting. You deserve to owe Marco an apology." Because G-Von's half black.
True facts.
No. Oh, and
he did have your back on that, bro.
No, he did. And he should have, because nothing I said, it was ridiculous response. Because Ness was kind of trolling, but the other guy was actually serious.
When G-Von crashes it proper crashes it. Like, I've been on a...
when G-Von did that, because
Fun trip.
No, Alan. Wait up, Alan.
Let me finish here. So, like, I've been on a live with G-Von. I'm cashing out for like 3 hours, like about mad shit, like Bud Crawford's 3%.
Oh, he's on Claymore's. I'm gonna go on Claymore's show right now and fucking troll.
Also, Errol Spence drunk driving. Like, G-Von's got real morals, but he can proper crash for hours. He's my dog. We've gone looking for Bud Crawford.
I said,
Claymore's not live right now.
Put 1,000 push-ups on Tio.
Nah, Claymore's not live right now. Whoever said that? Who said that?
No, Alan. I'm gonna give you your respect.
Roger,
yesterday when
Roger got it. Claymore's not live right now, so that's incorrect. And put the link in the chat if he's on somewhere else. I'm gonna go in and troll him.
Yesterday when somebody brought up football and Alan is like, y'all are speaking Swahili.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. We got to give Darian. Not only does he have the biggest balls. Not only does Darian have the biggest balls in boxing, but he gifted 10 memberships. Round of applause.
Peace.
Round of applause for my man, Darian.
Shout out to Darian, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Sponsor the program.
Yeah,
Darian's a man.
I don't talk boxing, man. I mean football rather. I don't
Me
talk
neither.
football. I don't
Football's
know
for
nothing.
steers and
What are you
queers.
doing at the gym, Alan Day? You hitting the leg press or something? I don't see
Nah,
you. I don't hear you
it's
breathing hard at all.
no. This is free weight today. Friday is all free weights for me. I just you know what I
Okay.
mean. I just do whatever. I do a little bit of hit. I just try to get my heart rate a little bit. That's what I do on
See
my
that, Jackie?
Fridays.
Darian's showing you up. Darian's
For
showing you
sure.
up, Jackie. Can't let that happen.
I'm gonna do a little bit of a plug, Marco. I'm gonna cover the Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard fight number 1 today at 7
Hey,
p.m.
let me ask
So
you a question.
yeah,
Shit face. Why don't you ever invite me on your fucking streams?
I have invited you, bro, and you turned me down. So
When did you invite me?
I'll find a clip.
You gotta fucking remind me. I got a fan. I got shit. I'll come though. I want to see it. Just give me a little nudge.
Marco, in his defense, he goes on super late, bro. Like he goes on
So
when it's like 3 a.m. for you guys. We're on the West
Oh
Coast.
yeah, I
Remember?
can't do that. But I could like if it's something that's either before or right
okay,
after mine.
I have an idea, Marco,
Hmm.
for me and you to do something because I actually haven't talked to you for more than 10 minutes, like one-on-one. So
Okay.
that'd be cool.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I'm down.
Marco, just to add, if you're coming over there, it's no shouting match. We all behave quite politically correct. Even me and HLD are courteous to each other. And can he come out and
No, I'm
can
gonna
he
come
come?
in. I'm gonna come in Fun Truck's room. I'm gonna be like Alan Day and HLD combined, just
Oh
wiling out.
shit.
Man, HLD's well behaved over there, but I must say it's definitely a Teofimo Lopez fucking
Circle jerk.
a Teofimo Lopez propaganda channel.
It's a
And
TFP circle
propaganda.
jerk. Okay.
Bro, you go on my channel, you might as well think Tio's the favorite. Everybody's thinking Tio.
But here's the thing:
Right
is
up-
I guess I belong there because I want Tio to win. I'm not saying he will, but I prefer he wins because he's more exciting.
He's
to be honest,
definitely
I don't
where's
know
the
if Tio is gonna do it. That's why I have it 6-6. But man, do I want him to win. That's for sure.
Why?
Because
because
for
he's
two reasons.
racist.
I want him.
Racist.
No,
Possibly.
Alan. No. One
Oh,
number one,
that's
I like
racist.
underdogs, and then number two, I would like for everybody to shut up thinking that Shakur is going to easily wash Tio. The amount of underestimating Tio that's going on and favoritism, I think it just needs to be checked.
I agree with you.
And there's
But-
no way
but-
that Shakur is going to tend to.
I agree with you,
TFMO.
but then I also see the other side, Fun Truck, because all we can go by is what we see with our eyeballs. We've seen Shakur never even come close to losing, and we've seen Tio lose once and come close another time. So that's what people have in their mind fresh.
See, Fun Truck, you mistake polemics and narrative writing
What's
for like
polemics mean?
good faith, honest analysis.
Yeah.
So it's like making arguments just to make arguments, like Crossfire. You know what I mean? Like this is CNN or something where we have to fucking like play characters.
You know what it is?
Do WWE, but that's the real thing. Fun Truck.
Tio's gonna win
That's the
4
real
rounds minimum. There's
So,
Tio's
like,
gonna win 4
I
rounds.
agree.
You know what? Fun
No, you
Truck
just
is
taught
just
me a new word. I
you-
never knew what polemics meant until just now.
We need the Fun Truck breakdown of what Tio does wrong and what Shakur does good, because like that
Alan-
channel over there is like the Teofimo Lopez to Joseph Goebbels was to fucking Adolf Hitler. Like that's like the propaganda for hell.
So Mo,
Yo.
Alan
Yemi
would
Goebbels.
engage in polemics all the time, correct?
I mean that's safe. That's safe to say. I think.
Okay. Now I know what the word means. See that? He's fucking, what are you, 31? How old are you now, Mo?
I'm 33.
It is
33.
crazy how much you know for your age. You know, and I'm speaking mostly boxing, but even outside of boxing, I don't know, it's pretty impressive. Good for you.
I'm a very studious person, Marco.
You're a very
All
what?
right, so
I'm a very studious person.
Do you read a lot? Well, where's all this come from?
Generally, I mean, I think I'm an average reader, but I have read a lot.
Like
A lot of
mine, I just absorb shit. Like you ever I'll school most of you in Jeopardy, and like do you ever do this, Mo? You ever watch Jeopardy? Maybe we're on the same level here, or any of you. And you'll know the answer, but you don't even know how you know it. Like blah, like oh yeah. Well, when I heard the question in my mind, just the answer. Did that ever happen to you? That happens to me a lot.
well,
Yeah.
it reminds me of your boxing takes because you're on the fence until it happened. So I knew that was going to happen, but I
That was
just waited
rude.
until it
Yeah.
happened.
See, polemics.
That's right, Alan.
There's Alan with his polemics.
You know,
What's up,
here's the
Giant?
thing.
Marco,
Here's your
you're more
here's your
50-50
problem.
than anybody I know. You hardly pick you hardly pick a fighter.
No, it's not. That's because the fights coming up to me are 50. It's not that I prefer to always be 50-50. Those are the fights. Look at the one that I didn't think was going to. I said Dalton Smith is going to win, and what happened?
No, but you
When I really
no,
said
no.
One out
I
of a
say it.
million, though.
You had no reason for picking him versus
Yes, I
me
did.
speaking
I
on.
absolutely did. I absolutely did.
No. He is the only person on this program who picked Dalton Smith outright to win from beginning
Yup.
to end.
And I saw something just like I'll give you an example. I saw this before I was doing the channel. I saw Joe Joyce. He's going to lose. There's no way, and he did.
But
Like there's
that,
certain
but
things that I see
that's
clearly.
no. But that's usually like, oh, I think he's gonna win. Versus me, when I talked about it, I told you why and how he would win. That's
I
different.
mean,
Yeah,
look,
but you got them both
Theo,
wrong.
you could be as clear
You got
No,
all
I
them
you
did
want.
not.
exactly
No,
wrong.
no, I didn't.
In fact,
Because I
you
said, listen,
said he was the way better. You said you made a huge argument that of why he was gonna win, and then you picked Matias, and that's crazy.
no.
That's
I didn't.
crazy. And then not only did Dalton Smith
No, I didn't.
not only did Dalton Smith not do any of what you said he was gonna do, but
That is a
not
lie.
doing
That's
that
a
is
lie. He
what
did
got him
everything.
the
He
fight.
did.
Win him the fight.
Marco,
That's crazy.
Both
That's
sides.
crazy.
rewind the tape.
You're
Rewind the
pissy
tape.
on both
Rewind the
sides.
tape.
Hold on, let me
I
read this
said
real
that.
quick. Mick, hold on. 2-pounder. G-Von got the morals. He on the right side of history, 3%. And then we got one more. Mick again, another 2-pounder. Thank you, Mick. I appreciate you. We all know that he literally just paid my rent with those UK pounds. How come you don't know shit about boxing, Marco? Goal. Fuck you. All right, go
Okay,
ahead.
so first off,
Thank
I
you.
said that Matias should win. However, I want Dalton Smith to win, and this is how I think he should win, and this is how
He
I
did
think he
none
will
of what
win.
you said was gonna win him the fight. He literally
Yes,
ran up to this
that is
dude, chest to chest, and bulldozed this guy. What are you talking about? He knocked him out. He beat him at his own
Marco.
game. Nobody
Marco.
in the world thought he was gonna do
Mo,
Marco, Marco, be straight up. You listen to my takes. You heard me say that Dalton Smith had the heavy hands. I said he was gonna hurt him. Didn't I say that? I said he was gonna hurt Matias.
You said he's gonna do movement. He's gonna distance control.
I
He's gonna
never.
cut
No.
angles. He did
I never
none
said
of that.
no.
He went
No. I
balls
didn't.
to the wall and knocked that dude out at his own game.
Rewind the
He was the
tape.
better
Rewind
puncher.
the tape. No, rewind the tape. I said that he was going to step to him.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
I said he was going to plant his flag and step to him. I said
Okay,
that. I didn't say he
whatever.
was going to back
Me
off.
and Mo, remember you completely. You were wrong. He was supposed to lose.
I was
and
not.
won,
I was not wrong. I was not
Really?
wrong because
Matias
no.
won?
No, I did. I said he should win, but I thought Dalton Smith was the better fighter. I said
Right.
that.
Well, he's still
And
a
I
loss.
said-
Maybe there'll be a
No,
better
get out of here.
argument later
Alan
on. This
did
one
say
sucks.
Dalton Smith would win.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm telling. I was
Here's
the
the
only
thing.
one.
Let me ask you
I
guys
was.
this.
I was the
Yes,
only. I
Why
was the
do
only.
some dudes
No,
place
he did
so
say-
much onus
I was
on guessing?
no,
I was,
he did say-
no, I was
hold
the
on,
only
no.
one.
Yeah.
I was the
No,
only
he
one here
didn't,
giving
yeah.
a breakdown.
No, he-
I was the only
In
one
fact,
giving a breakdown. on how
I remember exactly someone asked him. We were going down the line picking who was gonna win. And then
Dude.
once it got to Allen, everybody was like, okay, don't
Dude.
Matias is gonna win. But when it got to Allen, he was like, his exact answer was Matias should win. So I don't know
I
how
said
that
he-
is not picking.
No. I
don't know how
said
that's not
he
picking
should.
Matias.
I said he should win, but
Well,
I'm going for Dalton Smith. That's
So
what
that's
I
a
said.
50-50 or it's a
It
wrong
was a-
guess.
No.
You
But
criticize me
Both
for
of us
doing
are
you did
wrong.
that. That's a 50-50.
50-50 is
Well,
Marco,
maybe we'll see.
Marco, I was the only one in giving breakdown on how I thought he was going to win the fight, in which he did. And
No,
so
I
it is what it
absolutely
is.
said what I said.
None
He's
of
got a lot of
Marco, you
punches,
never,
movement
Marco,
range,
you
and
never,
finish him. That's what he did.
you never. You was just like, I just think he's going to win. I was like, well,
No.
why you think he's
Okay.
going to
Well,
win?
why,
That's
first off, it doesn't matter because I picked it right. But guys, did I not say at distance he's going to throw a lot of punches at? I keep his
Dude,
perfect range and
Koki,
beat him.
whenever Koki comes
No,
back,
fuck no.
whenever
Marco, you always
Koki,
do say that.
Koki was going off on me because of what I was talking about in terms
He's
of
on
Dalton
my shit
Smith.
list because he's ignoring the
You know,
fucking channel.
you know, Koki is probably not here because he know I was about that smoke. He was going off on me every night because I was talking about
Koki's-
Dalton Smith. We
So-
know that.
So
I
how about
just-
this,
I-
Marco? What's
You
closer
would.
to the truth, Marco, is that you give a fair and reasonable analysis. So when a fight
No, he
is
does not. No,
closer to
it's all gray
50-50,
area. All
then
gray
you
area.
should be closer to 50-50. But
Exactly.
like with that fight, which you weren't you didn't think was 50-50, you were all in. That's the difference. See, that's the
Exactly.
difference. You were all in from the beginning. You were
I
all
had
in
an idea,
that Jones
and that
wasn't going to
doesn't
win.
happen much.
Hook or
I'll
by
admit
crook.
that. It doesn't happen much, but that's because it's boxing, man. Anything can happen. Half these guys are stepping in front of people that we've never seen them step in front of. So how the fuck can we know what's going to happen?
True.
So
True facts.
more question for you. Like, obviously, Marco says that you know a lot. How much of that is came from going down the rabbit hole?
Like internet rabbit hole, you mean?
Mostly all of it.
Yeah, that's how these young guys learn shit these days. They have
I know.
internet.
I'm the same. That's how I know. Like some
Yeah,
shit
but you don't
that.
know shit, Mick. What rabbit hole are you going down?
Oh man, I've been doing them all. Every one that you can imagine, I've been there.
No, Mick knows a lot too. Mick
But
knows a lot.
the rabbit hole, man. You
You're
just
what? You're
pick up
35.
bits of information.
You're 38, 35,
36.
6. Okay, so you and Mo are basically the same age. You're 3 years older, but close enough. Okay.
Well, I'm just a studious guy, Marco, and all that stuff, like I always say all the time, is at everybody's fingertips. You could literally go and look on Sports Illustrated's archives and read the articles of the shit that we would be watching on YouTube today. You could just read what they were talking about in the 60s, the
Have
70s,
you done that?
80s. Yeah, of course.
Wow.
That's how I know all of that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So there's also like one you can go to. It's called archive.is or ES, I think, and that you can actually type in what fight or whatever page you're looking for, and it'll come up. And it's got a snapshot of that website wherever back in the day, or the newspaper yet, or whatever.
Yeah, like scans of him and shit. Yeah. So you can always find
Guy's
that
a
stuff.
loser.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ian.
Information's out there.
You know you're my man. I love fucking. I don't know. I love fucking with you.
It's the same thing like when we were talking about Floyd Mayweather not missing weight against Marquez and all that whole hullabaloo. Like you can go and do the research and find all that stuff. Like that's how I learned all that stuff. When you're wondering like, oh, did he or didn't he? And you go back and you read the articles and the videos and all that stuff. But
He even had to get you to translate one more for Marquez himself.
Oh yeah, remember that one? Yeah, that was great. Yeah, so it turned out that officially Floyd did not miss weight, but technically he did. But
that's
you have to
wild.
go with something. You got to go with official, right?
Yeah, because usually it is the opposite. For the longest time, I thought he did pay him out. I was like, holy shit. But we just say that enough times that people believe it, which is like
Well,
pretty much
Floyd also,
Floyd's
when asked,
old resume,
remember?
his old
When Floyd was
legacy.
asked, he made it seem like he paid. He's like, well, he wanted the money. That's what he wanted. That's fine. You know, he made it seem like he paid him at first. So it's like, and maybe he did. I think they might have had an agreement where he gave him a little something.
I think what's closer to the truth is maybe he thought it did, and he was just totally unconcerned with that and more concerned with the fight. You know what I mean? It's not like he's asking his manager. You know, he's trying to make weight. You know, he's trying to get ready for the fight. He's not going to be worried about the business.
Wait a minute. There's no confirmation that he didn't pay. That's still gray area.
There's not.
No, that is.
No, there's confirmation though that he didn't miss weight because the weight was switched to 47. That's confirmed, but that he might have paid him on the side for sure. Maybe that's why he don't talk about it.
No.
An NDA.
No. What more than likely happened is that he paid and then they changed the weight. That's what happened.
No, but in that video that I sent for Marquez's cell, he said that he didn't get anything.
That's true. But look, let's be real. A lot of those Mexican fighters of that era, they were not paying any of their fucking taxes. They were taking their purses and they were going home. So it is possible he was like, all right, we do this and then, you know, you just give it to me and under the table and then I split and we just call it even. That's also really possible.
True.
See, in the UK, there's a guy on TikTok called Carol, right? And he does like people that are football players and that tell these kind of stories and myths about their career. Like he'll go and pull out all the information and then do a video on it. But like that should happen in boxing because like Oscar De La Hoya like has a thing where he says that Floyd Mayweather never fought for a year because he was due a rematch, so he retired for a year and a day. But that didn't happen. Like they fought Hatton 5 months or 6 months after they fought fucking Oscar. It was in the same year. Like, but people,
Mick, when Hatton was popular, were you all in with him? Do you think he was like a top, or you knew he'd lose to these guys, to the top guys?
So, like, one of my probably my biggest regrets at the time was, so we were at my mates when Hatton beat, I want to say Castillo before then, and we were talking about the fight, and he called out Floyd Mayweather, and me and my mate Gary had bet all our other mates that Floyd would beat him, and obviously Floyd did beat him, but like, see when he died and like you seen that crowd there, and it's probably one of my regrets that I was cheering on Floyd Mayweather for money rather than for Hatton as the person that he was.
I feel like Hatton got big from 2 wins where I feel like Castillo and Costa Zoo, he made them both quit. Castillo, he won, he earned it, he hit him in the body, I believe, but Costa Zoo was like in the fight. It was a close fight, and but people look at that like, oh, he stopped the Costa. Zoo was older and literally just randomly quit. Like, I didn't think he was even getting beat up that bad in that fight, but people use that as such a fucking benchmark. Huh?
I said, wasn't Castillo like damn near 40?
No, I don't know how old he was. He was definitely older, but still, nobody knocks out Castillo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was still impressive. But the Zoo fight is what most people really where Ricky Hatton had arrived in a lot of people's eyes.
Costa Zoo was pound for pound, number 3 at that time.
He was great, right. He was older though. Mick, was he number 3? He was older. I don't think he was number 3 at that point. Let me see.
Number 3 pound for pound at that time.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna say you're wrong, but let's see. Usually you don't talk when you don't know what you're talking about, so you're probably okay. So the last fight when he fought Costa Zoo, Ricky Hatton,
2005.
He fought Ricky Hatton. Oh, right. That's when we stopped. Right. Where's the fucking? It's 05? No, he fought Hatton. I'm thinking of. Oh, okay. Wait. You're right. My bad. 2005. Okay, so 2005 pound for pound rankings. Let's see.
So
I might even do 2004 because depending when this comes out before his loss. Pound for pound. Okay, that has Ricky Hatton number 4, so this is probably after the win, right?
Yeah, that's still really good. That's crazy good.
Let's do
so if you went back to 2003, Costa,
he's number 3. You're right. Wow, good job, man. Good job. He's number 3 in 2004.
Because remember, he fought Judah maybe a couple of years before
that. Oh my God! Watch this pound for pound. The last 2 make me sick. Hopkins, Mayweather, Zoo, Winky Wright, Pacquiao, Manuel Marquez, Barrera, Eric Morales, Glenn Johnson, because he beat fucking Roy. They put him number 9, and Tarver 10.
2003.
2004. This is.
Why are you hating?
Because Glenn Johnson doesn't get put in number 9 pound for pound by just beating fucking an old Roy who just got knocked out right before that.
We just put David Haney at number 9. We just put David Haney at number 9 for beating Brian Norman.
Let's be fair, Marco. Number 9 and number 10 are like kind of like, I'm not gonna say it might be just too far, but that's like a pity. Like those are like 2 spots we have to fill, so we put someone there who's.
Roy was still number 3 in the world at light heavyweight at that time, even though he was already done. Mikkel Kessler.
I remember. He fought 3 times in 2003, though, Marco. No, sorry, 2004 beat Clinton Woods for a belt, then beat Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver on the TV.
I mean, Mick, you know, right? Jokes aside, you know that if Roy would have fought any of those guys 6-7 years early, he would have destroyed them.
I mean, Joe Calzaghe got put in the list for beating Roy 3 years later.
I'm asking you though, if that version of Joe who beat Roy fought Roy 7 years prior, a Roy who was like fucking 30 years old, 32 years old, Roy would kill Calzaghe. What do you think?
Oh, like I didn't have any issue with that. I have an issue with people putting Calzaghe's win even up against like Roy Jones and even Bernard Hopkins.
Mick, to his defense, and this is how I tell you guys, I'm not biased, and we're talking about my GOAT here. To his defense, he fought everybody in his era. It's not his fault that Roy was older. And secondly, he was only like 2 or 3 years younger than Roy. They were close. His prime hit later. Roy's prime hit earlier.
Nah, he didn't fight everybody he could have fought.
He fought everybody. What you mean? Who did he fight?
Sven Otka. He never fought James Toney. He never fought.
Toney at that point was already done.
Never fought Winky Wright. Never fought Bernard Hopkins when he was at his prime. Never fought.
Yeah, 3 years apart. Exactly. I was right. Roy's born in 69. Calzaghe is only 3 years apart, but it matters when you peak and when you start deteriorating, all that matters.
The only people who did fight in his prime were Jeff Lacey and Mikhail
Wow.
Kessler.
Roy and Galzaki beat the shit out of Jeff Lacey. And he was like a Joe Frazier-ish kind of dude looked at before he started not being it anymore. He was a hard puncher.
Like that's like Galzaki's wins, like Roy Jones and Mikhail Kessler and Jeff Lacey.
You know who I thought was going to be a monster, but I think he fucked up by fighting too light was Chad Dawson. I thought he would just. I thought he would just rip through everybody. He was a big fucking middleweight, big super middleweight. But then he fucked up when he fought Ward at 68. It was just too. You know, he fucked up with some of his choices. But he was a great fucking mean fighter, Connecticut boy.
Oh, totally.
Oh, man, yeah, Chad Dawson was the man.
He was.
I think he had some. I think he was some outside the ring issues going on.
Like what? Crack cocaine?
I don't know. Like I think I overheard some things back in the days, back when things was going down. I think he had some challenges. I don't know how disciplined he was.
Obviously, if it's something personal, he's not going to tell. But to me, he didn't mention anything. He just said he was totally drained. He shouldn't have taken the fight against Ward.
Right, see, Marco, you're saying that, right? But then you're actually going and dig into what his record is, and you look at it, and it's like Glenn Johnson twice, 2008 and 2009, and Tarver in 2008 and 2009. Like that's like 6 years after they were on the pound for pound list.
Yeah. Well, that division just stayed old. There was no fresh light heavyweights until I guess Bivol and Beterbiev started creeping in a little later.
That was like Stevenson and they kind of guys as well, in between Pascal.
Yeah, right. That was a bad the Kovalev and Stevenson fight not happening at its peak was just a fucking crime.
Oh, totally. It's like I didn't understand the people who are like they try to say like Andre Ward ducked that fight, but like Andre Ward had always had that 4-fight deal, and Kovalev 2 was always the last fight.
Fun truck. I am literally 20 years older than you, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I will hit, and I'm probably 30 pounds lighter, I would say. I would definitely hit it harder than you. At fucking almost 50.
Old man strength.
Oh, absolutely. No, I could fucking people. I mean, I proved it. I've shown videos, but people always they don't get it. Like power something I always had. I still do. It hasn't really gone much yet. Hasn't gone much yet. There'll be a point. I think around 60 is when I see a lot of people really start like you ever see Sugar Ray Leonard like try and shadow box in his 60s and put you like it's definitely a very different, slower, older version. But
like
I bet Sugar Ray Leonard will beat some 40-year-old asses.
Not now. I don't think so.
Yep, sure.
Because 40-year-olds can still be sharp. Like he's at the age where like he just has old man reflexes. It's not
like John Pascal was still fighting a year ago.
I know.
Yeah, we hear you, Yan.
He's still a champion, I think.
Remember when you go, yeah.
No, did y'all see Ward say like he sent the offer to Triple G, but they like turned it down like immediately?
Yep, that happened. Also, Triple G sent a offer to Mayweather for 147, and like Triple G was never making that fucking weight.
Triple fucking J. Triple G was dope, man. One of the greatest middleweights of all time.
Oh, I agree. But remember Tavorius Cloud? Remember him?
He knows. Darren saw me. Darren, did you see me hitting the bag at all? You did, right? Did you see me hitting the bag in that gym in person? You saw me throwing punches. Tell him, Darren, it looks very different in person. These guys sleep on me. Some skinny cracker. What? Tavorius Cloud?
Yeah. Did you think he was a good fighter?
I don't know that much about him. I know the name. I can't even remember anybody he fought or what he looks like. But I do know the name.
So you know one dude that ever seen you in the gym.
We all know Triple G.
You know one dude that's ever seen you.
Like he was really good, Tavorius Cloud, but then he ran into Hopkins, Stevenson, and then Beterbiev. And that kind of finished them fighting these 3 in a row.
Say what?
That's what finished him. He fought.
Hey Jerry, you can pluck a pube out of my nutsack.
He fought Hopkins, Adonis Stevenson, and Beterbiev in a row. That finished him off.
I don't think any fighter beat Triple G the way Sergey did. Even though Triple G got the dub, ain't nobody. I mean, I beat Sergey beat Triple G better than any of those Canelo
Sergey never
performances.
fought
Where
Triple G.
What about the dude who
he,
retired early because he's undefeated? Do you think he could have beat Triple G? He was a middleweight,
Dimitri
right?
Dimitri Piyok.
Yeah, wasn't he a middleweight?
Yeah,
Light
they were
middle.
supposed to fight. You didn't know that?
Piyok. His back was bad.
Let me read this. CJ, appreciate you. Yayan's favorite 80s track gotta be Careless Whisper.
80s.
Guys are loose.
No,
That's
I
funny.
don't know if I know some 80s like that.
Piyok was a great fighter. His
Oh,
back
Get
was
my
fucked.
Yayan. I'm gonna get it perfect.
whose
But no,
profile is Floyd Mayweather?
that's me.
I've seen it, bro. Scary. Thank you, sir. I've been training
Marco a
back
punk.
forever, nowhere near Marco's level. Whoa. I mean, thank you. Appreciate it.
Who was Yayan with this Floyd Mayweather avatar? It's a bit extra there.
Yeah, I don't know. Flo, that's Yayan.
Yeah, that's Floyd Mayweather. That's me.
That's Yayan.
Definitely would have been a
Best
fight.
fighter of all time.
Floyd Mayweather. Oh, okay.
Payweather?
Yeah,
Definitely been a good fight. Pirog and Golovkin.
Yeah, I heard they were supposed to fight, but
I mean,
he had a
Pirog's the
back
only guy
injury.
who knocked out Danny Jacobs. Handled a prime Danny
He was
Jacobs.
kind of slick, bro. Them European
Hey, who
dudes be
knocked out
slick.
Danny Jacobs?
Pirog.
Oh.
First and only guy.
I think he stopped him in like the.
I think he just got stopped
7th
too
round
by Mosley Jr., but this was an old version. This was a prime
Hey,
Jacobs.
man. Sergey was about to stop Triple G. I don't know how. I don't know how the judges. Yeah, I don't know how the judges gave that fight to Triple G, but he got beat up pretty bad in that fight.
You know about Davidenchenko?
Yeah, Davidenchenko, he beat the fuck out of Triple G in that fight.
I did not start my I wish CJ was here. I'd ask him the videos. I should do I have an eBay account. You think I should put those VHSs on there? I don't think people will buy them.
Wait, which one's the Burt Sugar ones?
Yeah, like me recording, like when HBO Whitaker versus Buddy McGirt, I recorded the whole fight live on HBO back in '91 or whatever it was. People think that if I sell that VHS recording, people will want to buy it. And I'm like, you can see that.
Well, I'll say this, Marco. I would be one of those type of people that would buy something like that.
Thank you.
You have a VHS player? Yayan, you don't even know what that looks like, do you?
Shut up, man. Listen. Let me explain it.
Marco.
Listen, Marco was trying to say like people could just go on YouTube. I said there are people like boxing hardcore fans, like Mo just said, that will buy stuff like that, Marco. You got
all right, CJ, would you buy it?
It's not even hard. It's just hard. It's people that collectors, man. Collectors buy
it.
This
Literally
shit.
just collectors.
Yeah.
Well, look at it this way, Marco. There's somewhere out there that there's a digital recording or some format of recording of that whole broadcast that you have, and it's probably in like a storage unit somewhere, just rotting away, getting nibbled at by a fucking rat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm just saying because like we're like, oh well, we never seen any Sugar Ray Robinson's fights. How do we know he's that good on some shit like that? You know what I mean? Well, that's why, because there's rotting away in your fucking shoebox or something.
Yeah, but
so it's important to somebody.
I'm pretty sure they're all on YouTube.
See, it's like, unfortunately, as I said to him yesterday, that he didn't like record the full broadcast because there'd be somebody on like that undercard somewhere or that would be looking for that kind of tape, like some guy making his debut or something like that. But
holy shit, that's too much information.
Yo, anyways, Marco, you keep saying, oh, they could just find it on YouTube. What are you not understanding that there are people that like want to buy that type of thing? Why are you not getting that?
I guess because I wouldn't want to pay for something that I could just watch somewhere else for free.
Well, then you wouldn't be the one buying it.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you this, Marco.
Like, it's so expensive.
What?
Yeah, I'll tell you this, Marco, is that although you're right that the majority or a lot of those kind of like famous fights are available somewhere like free on YouTube, but it's a difference. There's variations in quality, there's variations in completion, there's variations a lot of things. In fact, now that you bring it up, I remember you mentioned getting some tapes or some shit like that from Burt Sugar or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's something different though, right? Okay.
That's different. Yeah, that I haven't gotten yet. It's his personal like VHS collection. We don't know what's on it.
So I'm just putting this out there. Obviously, I'm not expecting anything, but if you need any help at all with like preserving those or like digitizing them or doing anything, I will help you do any of that, whatever it is. I'll fucking
Thanks. I
figure
mean,
it
the
out
problem
because
is I'd have to mail them to you, and you'd have to just digitize them.
Baby.
well, I don't even mean just that part.
Baby.
I just mean if I can help you in any way possible, you just let me know because those definitely might have some crazy shit that you will not find on YouTube or
Probably
you know what I'm
not.
saying, like
Yeah.
that there could be some shit on there that belongs in the what is it, the Library of Congress or something like that.
Yep.
You know
Well,
what I
now
mean?
that
Or
I'm
there's
going to be
some
back in the city, I can grab them because the person who has them is in the city, so it'll be easier for me to grab them now.
yeah, some shit like that. That would probably go for a pretty penny on eBay, but it might belong in a museum or a library or something. Just saying.
Maybe depending what's on it. Yeah.
So, like, when you actually look at it, Marco, like, you see these card collectors, like, it's crazy to think that some kind of card in 1990, you've got in 1990s or 80s, I've got unopened packs, but like, unopened packs of cards are still worth like thousands and thousands of dollars because there may be a card that's never been found yet. It's crazy. Like people literally pay like for the 1980 a box of 1980 trump cards or whatever it is, Pokemon cards, and like they'll pay like a crazy amount of money just so they can open the packets because there may be a card that's never been found before, and it might be 99% shite, but like there's one that like there's a card that's a baseball card, Honus Magna or something, or Wagner. Like they're talking like it's gone for like millions of dollars because he didn't sign it or something stupid in the 1920s. Man, these kind of things, like people like nostalgia.
Okay. Well, it can't hurt for
That
me
was my
to
whole point.
give it a shot.
Who the fuck is Troy Nash?
I have no idea who Troy Nash is.
So Troy Nash is a very highly touted prospect that took part in the WBC Grand Prix, and he's a good boxer.
Oh,
So he has a lot of
him.
yeah. He's an okay puncher, but he's a much better boxer. So there's a lot of heat on him right now. And as someone pointed out in the chat, there were some people who thought that he unjustly lost and was beaten out of that Grand Prix. So.
Man, Jesse Hart's still gonna fight Khalil Ko, even though he's nearly 8 pounds over.
That's
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah,
Bro.
man. There's money to make. There's money to be made, man.
Yeah, he's hungry, bro.
So we all are. I take the
Probably
fight too.
hasn't
Shit.
fought in a couple years. That sucks.
Wasn't he
I'm
supposed to
fighting,
fight
man.
somebody like big?
Yes,
Like,
so there was talk of him fighting Benavidez on a PBC card, but that never transpired. I think they got the David Morrell fight instead of Jesse Hart.
Mo, do you want some good news?
What's up?
I've got to read this properly. Johnny Fisher, I have been offered the fight for the British title against Jamie TKV. Bosh! We're going,
dude.
Man,
that's
Johnny.
the lane. That's the pathway, bro. When Usyk retires and all the belts scatter, I bet you I promise you, he's probably gonna win the title.
Bosh! That's mad. Like, get all your money on Jamie TKV to knock the shit out of him. He'll beat his ass. Johnny Fisher will probably be favourite too.
Oh shit, dude.
There'll be no more blue. What's the Chinese called again? Fucking.
Oh, the blue orchid. The blue orchid.
The blue orchid. Bash. Man, can't believe it. Did anybody hear that? Anybody hear that diss track today? I've been waiting on it all day, but nothing really happening.
Yeah, man, I didn't lost my whole cell phone battery in this motherfucker. I'll be doing. I'll be doing.
Bash.
What time the fight start?
I think in like an hour. Maybe it's prelims. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the prelims just started.
How good? How good would it be if Marco and Johnny Fisher Senior teamed up at the event on Tuesday?
Oh, that'd be great, dude. Hey, he laughs, but I'm dead ass serious, dude. Hey, look, he can open up the UK market for him.
Oh, definite. Like, just be, man, that a Chinese order, the words bash, like when I see the one where he fell off the seat, that was comical.
Yeah, that fucking rules, dude.
Marco Bosch boxing.
Yo, ain't Tama fighting soon in like a month or something like that, or not a month?
Well, remember he was supposed to be fighting this week, Yayan, but they canceled it because I guess they said he got injured or some shit. But now they're saying they're gonna push it back. I don't believe it. I think they're gonna get him a title shot or somebody.
What are we talking about?
They put a date in March for it. So they put,
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking 2 months away.
So, like,
crazy
for that, I think they're trying to build a fan base around the Toma, because like the people that were on that card, they were like Nathan Heaney was like a big ticket seller, Willie Hutchison's a big ticket seller, like the six other fighters, the six other fights were all kind of big ticket sellers, because these guys got to remember these guys in the UK still have to sell their own tickets, like to fans and shit. So that's what the lookout was, that they were all kind of big ticket sellers that create a big crowd, and hopefully people could latch onto a Toma after that. So maybe that was kind of the reasoning why they said it was pushed back. But aye, it's crazy that Nathan Heaney sold 2,000 tickets himself. So, like, try to deal with that, refunds and all kind of shit. It's kind of messy, eh?
Man.
Rah.
That's my last set.
Set of what?
I'm on the bench.
Oh, you're benching? What you benching, bro? How much you benching, bro? What you putting up, bro?
Whole lot.
What?
A little bit of nothing. Like
150?
Yeah, I was gonna say over
175.
175.
Not bad.
I could bench Yayan easy.
I mean, I only weigh like 178.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think you bench that much though.
Nah, I actually
could
have
bench
benched
your
that
body
much
weight for
before.
sure.
I've benched. I don't bench ever.
225.
Who?
Me.
You can't bench no 225.
Probably not. I swear to God, I could.
Do you know who needs benched? The Holy Bob's basketball team. Every fucking one of them.
That's when no starting lineup. Everybody off the bench.
Everybody's on the bench. Oh man. All
That's
right, guys.
tough,
I'm gonna go, but I'll be back tonight.
All
I
right,
gotta
man.
take my daughter to this
Car
party.
starts in 2 seconds.
Yeah.